Oh, hello, Pastor McQuarrie. How you doing tonight? We close out the other tab. I don't need that open. Goodness, just waiting for more people to pile in. I guess I did announce it on my community page and messenger. Hey, Larks. Pastor McQuarrie says she's tired after all the organizing of yarn. Yeah, I can't even imagine. Like I'd be like, I don't know where you know where to start with all this yarn. All right, Larks, no problem. May have to turn off that fan over there. It's kind of annoying. But I won't turn off the air conditioner because it's still warm enough to be uncomfortable. And that freaking humidity. Let's pull up the weather and we'll see what the humidity is. I checked it. Oh, please, kitty, don't walk across there. Well, it looks like already. Hey, we have 75 degrees. It feels like I'm sorry, we have 73 degrees. It feels like 75 because the humidity is 83%. Ugh. Yeah. Glad I'm not outside. I'm crackling. Is it gone now? Cat was trying to scratch on something and she knows better. But we'll check our audio. Let's put it on automatic. Oh my lord. Yeah. Boss McQuarrie sent me a picture in Messenger of what she's done so far. Oh lordy. You did know what you were getting into, right? Before you started that job. Uh, I can't say much. I'm trying to get my place situated, and this is a two-bedroom house, and I've been pretty much sleeping in the living room on the couch because the couch is so freaking comfortable. Hold on, let me turn this fan off. That thing's annoying me. Unfortunately, I can't turn the air conditioner off because that's sucking all the heat and moisture out of the house, so can't cut that off just yet. Plus, it's still pretty warm. You just put two and two together. Did you come up with four? Two and two is usually four. What did you figure out, Larks? Yeah, but anyway, I've got a two-bedroom house. It's just me and the cats, and I've let both them rooms pretty much go, and they've been like catch-all storage and everything. Some of the stuff is not mine, but I won't get into that. And I don't know. You let something like that go too long, you're like, well, I'll get to it. I'll get to it sometime. I'll get to it sometime. And then next thing you know, it's way worse than it was when you first decided you were going to go in there and do something about it. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yep, that's Passamaquoddy's real name. Semi, sort of. It's a variation of her name, but I'm not. It's up to her to. I'm, I'm not going to get into her real name, but there you go. Yeah, but oh yeah, you just hold on. Let me grace you with my horrific face here. I'm on the couch. This is the enchanted couch. This might be a mistake. It might be a mistake sitting here on this couch trying to do a live. But at least is not. At least I didn't do the 24-hour live on my couch because it would not have worked out very well. I got my coffee. It's homemade iced coffee. Well, I mean, you may not necessarily be slow, Larks. Perhaps just had a long, crazy day and you're on fumes like the rest of us. And yeah, no problem. Yeah, I sent a link out at least to the live, and I sent one to my neighbor, but I'm not sure if I don't know what he's doing tonight. He should know by now, but I mean, if he doesn't want to come up, that's okay. That's fine. Not a big deal. Let's see if we can. See, we're chopping the top of her head off here. See, I could just do this. Sit back here on this couch. So, anybody want to take any bets? Like how long it'll be before I go to sleep on this couch on my live? Just, you know, start seeing me do this right here. Like something bite me today, and it's been irritating my leg all day. Yeah, just fluff up the old pillow, just kind of. Yeah, well, I would fall asleep in the recliner as well. I'm not picky. So yeah, I'm trying to get those rooms squared away. Try and do something with my kitchen. Because I'm gonna have to get to the outlets along the one wall in the kitchen next to the well, let's just say the left side of the sink. I have these really deep counters, and as a matter of fact, you really can't use the whole counter space because you know even my arms can't reach all the way to the back and touch the wall unless you're. I'm 5'7", and even at 5'7", I cannot reach the back. I can't reach the wall, the back of the counter. But I'm trying to figure out what's wrong with the wiring on that wall, and I've come to the conclusion that it's in the wall somewhere, and it's probably best just to leave the circuit turned off on the breaker box, and not even worry about it. But I really would like to have those two outlets on that wall working again because right now I'm the other end of the kitchen, the other side of the kitchen has one outlet. It's a wall outlet on the floor, like close to the floor. So that's nowhere near where I need to cook at. So it's like you got three outlets that don't work. And it's really frustrating. Which is weird because ceiling lights work. And there's a light switch right next to some outlets right there. Pretty much the same cutout. It's got a switch and then two outlets on it. Outlets don't work with the switch for the overhead light above the sink. It's fine. So obviously they're two different circuits. And I don't know. I'll probably just ignore it. But would be nice not to have to unplug one appliance to use another. Which means everything's over on the right hand side. I don't know. I don't know if it was something chewed the wires or something has been punctured through on the wires or if it's just the age of the mobile home, you know. And they don't put the best wiring in mobile homes. They put the cheap aluminum wiring in there. Um, well, the newer ones are a little bit better grade wiring, but not not by much. It's safe enough. It's safe enough to pass, but you know, yeah, I'm trying to get my house all squared away, and going through stuff and pitching it out because I don't need a lot. Um, I actually want to put a YouTube studio in that smaller bedroom because it's really I'm not using it. I'm not using either one of those rooms, and I figure what the heck, I use the small one for my studio, and the big one I'll just leave it for for whatever catch all, I guess. Oh, oh, I don't know if I guess I didn't see the link. Mm, no, I didn't. You actually, I don't think you sent it because I'm looking in private messages and I'm not seeing it in Messenger. Last thing I see in my Messenger is where you had a little go around with your order. Which brings me to something else, Brett. You know, I, I, I don't know if I don't think they deliver on Sundays. Almost homesteading. Good evening. Good evening. It's good to see you there. Nope, no storms. Nothing to speak of yet. I did look at the radar earlier today and seen everybody in the mid to Middle East. That sounds wrong. Middle eastern part of the U.S. We're getting storms, but it looks like one may miss me altogether. Yeah, the radios are off camera. They're back there behind the computer, the laptop. So um, this room too. See, I packed up most of the radios that I'm not using. I packed them up because I plan on putting all that stuff back there in that other room. That includes my radios, and more than likely, I'll have it set up where all the radios are behind me, and then a laptop and speakers and everything will be over here. Shawnee, good evening. Shawnee wants to know what I had for supper. I had two pieces of baked chicken and a pretty good sized baked potato, and finished up some Italian bread. There's a fly in here. Ooh, excuse me. I haven't seen. Yeah, I haven't. It looked like rain earlier today, but nothing came out of it. Um, what was it, yesterday or day before yesterday? We had some rain, mostly overnight. Uh, well, I guess I mean as far as almost homesteading asked how I got interested in radio or ham radios, but it's radio in general because I'm not a ham operator, and I'm still not completely sold on becoming a ham operator because I have heard. Yeah, I have. I've just heard a lot of nonsense on ham that's no worse or no better than CB radio. Like people on there cussing each other and fighting, and just really no better than some of the CB channels I've listened to over the years. But I got into radio years and years and years ago. It was about 7 or 8, and I took apart one of my mom's radios. Yeah, I I did manage to put it back together after I got a pretty good scolding for taking her radio apart. And then later on, when I was about 8, I got some some Radio Shack kits that were radio, related. One was a Crystal radio, and another was 35 on one Heathkit, the kind that's got the little spring terminals. You slip the wire in, you follow what it says in the book, and it tells you what all the parts do and how they make uh, how they make the circuits work and everything. But Shawnee, you had a magical rain. Ooh, grilled steak, cabbage, carrots, onions. Oh, come on. Yeah. Hope you had some of that steak for me. Man, I miss beef. Mercury 3 actual. Good evening. Hope you and the missus are doing well. Yeah, just about your, well, right about your bedtime, isn't it, Mercury? Uh, so, what kind of radios is the Storms Radios and Cats name from? Okay, I've actually worked in broadcast radio, both commercial and non-commercial. Um, I've also worked in on the engineering side of broadcast radio, and um, so I've got a bit of a background knowledge in electronics. And then just over the years, I've dabbled in all kinds of stuff. I've even gone so far as put up a radio station that was a little bit questionable as far as it being legal. That was kind of fun. Yeah, yeah. Wait till it's broken, take it apart. Well, I couldn't wait for it to be broken, so I just went ahead and took it apart. So my my interest in radio is pretty broad. I listen to shortwave radio. I've worked in AM and FM radio and never got into TV, although I have training for that as well. But it doesn't, I don't even own a TV. TV just doesn't, even the engineering side of TV doesn't appeal to me. I was raised on radio, and I'm always going to be all about radio. Okay, Passamaquoddy, I'll check that out here in a little bit. Um, so right now I mess around with CB radio, GMRS, FRS, MERS. Everything that the ham operators can do, give or take a few things. I mean, granted, ham operators have thousands of channels they can go to, but you can only talk on one at a time. Yeah. Um, Mercury, I know you told us, I think over on Verna's channel, but I can't remember what your next adventure was. I think maybe fishing for a few days or a week. Ah, excuse me. You're only as old as you let yourself feel like, or mentally feel like. If you want to feel like you're 100 years old, then you're going to feel like you're 100 years old. If you want to feel like you're still a spring chicken, even though you're, let's say, my age, I'm 56. That's how you're going to feel. I think it's all. I think it's all in your brain. You just tell yourself, "Hey, I'm still a spring chicken." Now, Mercury, the missus might tell you different, but it, it's nice to imagine it for a while. Yeah, yeah. I had almost homesteading. I've had a little bit of help from some longtime engineers who were close friends of mine. And I had a little bit of help from them. They may have passed along some old equipment, that it's okay to own it, but aside from putting it through a dummy load, um, technically I shouldn't have been using to actually send out a signal further than my own. But the first radio station job that was commercial was here in Kentucky. That was 28 years ago. I've lived in Kentucky for 30 years. Um, and the engineer and I, you could not help but like the engineer. He was a character. Unfortunately, he's no longer with us. But he mentored me, and I learned a lot. And there was times where I wasn't working for the company, and they said, "Hey, we got these radio stations, and if we can't get our chief engineer out somewhere, we may call on you." And I said, "Well, all you got to do is just let me know what the passcode is, and as long as I know what the passcode was, I can get into their transmitter and see what was wrong." But yeah, yeah, yeah. See, yeah, that's her maiden name. Yeah, I mean, in an SHTF or any type of emergency situation, you got if you say if you got your dad or your grandpa's old ham radio and you know it works, hopefully the antenna tuner still works on it. You could throw up 80 foot of wire and get on the air and say, "Hey, I need help," or at the very least, you can sit back and listen and learn what the trouble areas are in your community and try to avoid those. Plastic plant in Albuquerque, New Mexico burnt down. No, that's just a mystery, isn't it? Wink, wink. I mean, are we going to start that trend again? Is there going to be like three mysterious fires of these factories or something here? Because it's usually what, three or four in a row, and I think it's on purpose. It's just like they're wanting to. I've heard so many outlandish stories. Them wanting to block out the sun to avoid global warming, and what are they going to do? Throw up a great big tent in front of it and block out the sun that way? I mean, what are they? How the hell do they think they're going to do that? So all the plants will die. I mean, that makes a whole lot of sense. Oh, we can't have greenhouse gases from the cows or the pigs, the turkeys, or the people. Yeah, I won't go too far down that rabbit hole, y'all, because it gets my blood pressure up. So stupid, most of it. Tinkerbell. Yeah, my original CB handle was Maverick, but then I dropped it and I just use my name and 390 as my skip number. So if I'm talking out of state, I'll just say it was 390 in Kentucky. Bob 942. Howdy, sir. Yeah, well, pretty much. Yep, corporations can pollute the air because they're made of billions and they can back themselves up, can't they? Yeah, Mercury, all ham radio is, as far as the radios go, is a glorified CB radio. It just has a few more filters, um, few more features you're not going to find on your average CB radio, uh, and thousands of channels up in the shortwave frequencies. But really, there's only a few of those features you need to know. One is your microphone working? Is audio getting through the microphone out onto the airwaves? Uh, what frequencies you can use, what you can't use, and that. As far as I know, I don't know if they changed it, but I'm pretty sure that the maximum amount of power you can run on a ham in HF band or shortwave is 1,200 watts. I'm hearing people running 10 and 100 watts and still getting around the world on it. Well, Pastor McQuarrie, you can use any handle you want to. You know, uh, I chose Maverick. A lot of people think I chose Maverick because of the movie Top Gun, but Top Gun hadn't even come out when I got on the radio. So I got on the CB back in the 80s, I think. And it actually came from a 73 Maverick Grabber that I drove. And that's where I got the handle Maverick from. But 390 comes from an F100 Ford pickup truck I had that had a 390 big block in it. Mercury, you could just use Mercury Actual. That would be a pretty cool handle. Hey, Paint, what you doing? I'm sure you can't hear that, but she's purring a little hard out. Yeah, Mercury, those same layers of the atmosphere work on CB radio just as well as they do in ham. And they also work in the AM broadcast band and FM, although FM is affected slightly differently. On FM, you can carry a radio station signal thousands of miles away on what's called the tropospheric ducting. So think of the ductwork in your house. Your ductwork carries the air, hot air, cold air through your house. Now just imagine a giant ductwork in the sky that picks up your signal and transfers it thousands of miles to another state, sometimes another country. FM does that. And since shortwave is AM and signal sideband, CB is in the HF shortwave band. It does it slightly different. So it does CB and ham bounces off the ED and F layers of the atmosphere. So it's like a mirror. Yeah. Well, I don't know. Paint decided to come in just because. Of course, at the time, that was like 2 hours ago, she was hungry. So she knew it was time to be fed. And she's not going to stand where you could see her on camera. She's a pretty big kitty. Got another one off camera, so little kitten over here. Oh, I don't know where. Just a minute. I don't know where. Yeah, I don't know where Charlie is right now. Hey, 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 guys, really? Look, okay. You know what? Because you walked in front of the computer. I get okay. Oh my goodness. All right, all right, all right, all right. Go on. She don't want anything to do with that. Well, you get to see her anyway. Hi. Yeah. And oh, no, walking across the keyboard. My goodness. Still trying to break them from doing that. They've been doing that for about a week now. It's really annoying. Just walk right across there. Homestead Aquarius, how you doing? Yep, catch it. Well, that one just fell right off the edge of the table. Not very graceful. Hugo Homestead. Good evening. South Florida Sunshine's Tropicals. Hello, Carol. We're starting to get. Oh my goodness! How dare you do a live from the Enchanted Couch? Yeah, I know, but as I was saying at the beginning of the live, I've been rearranging the house, and uh, when I was on the other side of the room, here in the living room, I was too close to the air conditioner. I couldn't hear a damn thing on my laptop. My little laptop speakers were full blast, and I was still going, you know. Which I got an amplifier and speaker on it now, but I couldn't hear anything. Plus, uh, I've got the storm camera pointed back to the west where it had that beautiful view of the valley. So I needed to be on this side of the living room because of the camera is USB. It's not wireless. So it's an outdoor USB camera, but it's got a really long cable on it. But no. Always gardening and prepping. Mama Owl. Yeah. Um, no 24 hour. As I said on the community page, I'm doing it live tonight, but it's not going to be a 24 hour. No, I'm not. I am not a ham operator. I'm a ham eater, but I'm not a ham operator. Hoot hoot. Yes, Kitty, you're dangerously close to buttons. Okay, baby. Camp Pet and Family Compound. Hello, Gil. I need permafrost or something. I need an ice that stays icy forever. I mean, this is a ceramic mug, and we all know it doesn't matter what you put your ice in, it's going to melt anyway eventually. But damn, I mean, I really like to have some ice that didn't melt. Well, not the little plastic things. Those just, I don't know. I don't like those things. Something about sticking little plastic cubes in my drink Kind of puts me off. All right, Pops McQuaddy. Yeah, I guess that would work, Carol. I could freeze it. I don't guess I don't guess the ceramic will break. I hope it won't. All right, I thought that was a nifty mug. You know, it's heavy. They call that a travel mug. See me. I don't think that would fit in any cup holder I've ever seen in a car. I could be wrong. It might. Ooh. Yeah. So I've been hard at it the past few days, just trying to get stuff around here moved around and cleaned up. And yeah, kind of figured not to put hot, put it in there while it's hot. That would not be good. Kitty, can you sit still? Oh no, no, not on a keyboard. Oh my goodness. Yeah, root beer float sounds really good right about now. Sit with Dad. All right then. I don't know. I don't know. Now Teresa's got a nice one. It almost her mug almost looks like a beer stein, or not a beer stein, a beer keg, like a mini keg. That's a serious coffee cup right there. Yeah, Carol, I'm like Teresa. I hope you're feeling better. Oh, you've been under the weather. Oh, oh my goodness! Let go, claws, let go. My goodness, you're a crybaby. What's wrong with you? Ow! You know what? Go over there. Go over there and lay down. Oh my God! It clawed me to death. You just sleep on the enchanted couch? Okay, or not. Yeah, me too. Me too, Teresa. That's coffee and cigarettes are the two things keep me from killing people. I mean, keeps me out of jail, prison. Hacking like a champion. Yeah, I'm sorry, Carol. So I guess, Carol, you probably still don't feel like coming up on live, do you? Yeah, yeah. That's why a lot of times I just say hi, Carol, because I want to call her fishes and loaves or just fishes, but it's okay. I'll adapt. Yeah. Nitty pot. A nitty pot, Carol. If you could get past the idea of pouring liquid into your nose. I tried it once. Let's just say, no, never again. It's not for me. the Lord of Drainage. You know, it's amazing though. I mean, when you get sick like that, especially with, sinus stuff, bronchial crap, it's amazing how much mucus and everything our heads hold. Well, it's not just our heads because there's some in our chest as well. It really is amazing how much is in there. And I'm not trying to be gross or anything, folks. It just really amazes me how much when you're sick, how much your body produces. And I don't. You go through. I don't buy tissues like puffs or anything anymore. I just stock up on more toilet paper if I know I'm going to have sinus trouble. And there's not enough of this on the planet when your sinuses are acting up. It's just, I don't know about anybody else, but boy, mine just, when they finally break loose. Yeah, Homestead. That's that's what I go to. I quit asking the doctor for anything, so I just get Claritin or something like that. But the doctors tried me on a bunch of other crap, and none of it worked. Matter of fact, there was one that made me feel like a zombie, so I said, "Nah, it's not working." Yep. Yeah, toilet paper. Yep. Yeah, Lars. I think the nannies are a whole lot like. We may have a bad cord over here. Am I back? Got disconnected. Folks, I'm going to switch over. I'm going to have to switch over back to Wi Fi because I think I've got a bad Ethernet cable. The cat walked next to it and it disconnected me. Am I still here? Yeah. I don't think that option is going to work. Uh, Hopefully, I can do this. You may lose me just for a second here, just while it changes over to Wi Fi. So that's a shame, man. Well, we'll use Wi Fi for now. I'll get another cord ordered. Cord, cord ordered, not court ordered. I'm not in trouble with the law yet. So, what has everybody been into? Gil, did you got your retaining wall finished up, didn't you? I assume you did. Ouch, Huga. Yeah, I had to have my nose relocated, sort of. Like, uh, me and a friend were picking up stuff that fell out of a box, and we stood up like 2 seconds apart from each other, and her head went bam right into my nose. My nose went off to the side, and so it still has a little bit of a still kind of looking that way just a little bit, but not as bad as it was. Boy, that hurt, but luckily it wasn't broken. Yeah, I always eat. Yeah, boy, that baked chicken tonight, man, that was good. That was really good. See if I can go back in the. Oh yeah, yeah. That was your other project. Was what was the furnace skill? Yeah, I'm going with propane this year. I can't. I can't lug that wood in and out and stuff like that. Get it, and I can't rely on the people I used to for firewood. So um, I'm gonna go with propane because and wood's nice, but it wasn't enough. All right, no funny stuff. I'm watching you. So it needs. I assume you're talking about Homestead Aquarius is work. Who's working on their fat levels for survival? Maybe that's what I need to do. Oh my goodness!
Hold on, let me get the. There we go.
Well, hello there, my friend.
Hey,
You were
special lights. I didn't plug them in.
special light.
Yeah, I had it
Sounds
lit
like a
up.
beer.
Mm-mm.
It sounds like a beer name. Special light.
That's how Florida Sunshine special light with a hacking voice.
Oh,
That's all right. It's not like a really bad cold. It's just one of those ones that it drains when you lay. As soon as you lay down and get some sleep and some rest, like they tell you to do, it just drains, and you're like.
yeah.
So I have to keep like a something in my mouth and hope I don't choke on that to
Mama
soothe it.
owl. Hoot hoot.
Yay! Yeah.
In the house. Yep. I don't know what it is. Y'all just gonna have to put up with the halo glow. I can't escape away from it.
Can't. It's like every life you've got to be
I
under it.
know it, and it's such a lie.
Well, shh! Don't let everybody know.
That's right.
Now listen, everybody says I'm sweet and loving. I don't know where they get this stuff from. I swear.
I forgot to bring my
Well,
mangoes in. I was going to show you guys. I got it's called a, oh, now I can't even think of the darn name. If you see the differences in their shapes, it's so cool. Because, like, people think of the mangoes when they go to the grocery store. They don't think of like the longer mangoes. And some people who like haven't seen them, just haven't seen them. I was going to show you all one. It's in my kitchen. I might go get it later. Oh my goodness. Anyway, but yeah, that's where I went today because I was like, I've got to get there. Mango season's going to be over and I won't be able to get any. And I need them for my cold.
I was wondering where you were today.
Yeah. I didn't. Well, I was trying to take a nap. Didn't go. Like after I watched Malachi while Darren was at church. He went to a new church to, check it out today. And when he got home, I was just being like crabby pants. I'm like, I'm going to go lay down. Didn't work because I had taken a decongestant. I only took one. Like you're supposed to take two. I only took half dose. And I still was like, I don't think this is happening. I think I'm awake. I think I'm on speed. Pretty much. So yeah, after that I just hopped in the shower. After trying for like an hour to take a nap. I hopped in the shower and went.
Sleep? What is this you speak of?
I know you don't have any either. Do they at least have the fold out for you though? You're not in like one of those chairs.
No, I got out of that Fred Flintstone approved thing. I'm in the recliner.
Gotta find what works. They have like the most uncomfortable stuff.
Oh my God, yes.
They don't want people there.
Well,
unless
yeah,
you're sick.
It's not the vacation hotspot, believe me.
It wasn't your summer plans, huh?
No.
Hey, let's go here.
No, my God, no.
I know, right? Oh, but at least it's bandy now, so that's good. Finally.
We only have, let's see, what is it? About 21 more hours to go.
Really? They are going to send him home 21
Yes,
hours.
we go home. We go home tomorrow night.
Wow. That's great.
Awesome.
Is he doing better today?
Go home now. We would go home now if I could.
Yeah.
He's doing better.
Good.
He's doing better. He's ate some. He's not really eating enough to keep a baby bird alive.
Yeah. But like Lark said, that same thing for her. So it's amazing how she's in our group. Like, what a God thing. Medical advice and experience in one person.
Listen, let me tell y'all, the male nurse of dread, I must have scared the living daylights out of him last night.
Yeah.
Because he just tapped all the buttons. He should never done that.
Uh-oh.
Perfect.
Hey, Shawnee.
He was perfect for the rest of the night last night, and he has been perfect tonight. So, yeah.
They know who not to mess with.
Don't fuss at me when I am stressed out about smoking. Not a bad choice.
Yeah. Not the time to go after that.
Totally get that.
Huh?
I totally get that.
Yep, because it's the one thing keeping me, well, besides being strong, it's the one thing keeping me from just going stir crazy.
Yeah, I bet.
But other than that, been pretty good.
Night Gill, maybe try some lemongrass oil. What else could he put on himself? He's got all the bugs, it sounds like.
Have a good night, Gil.
Oh.
Good to see you on here.
Of course, the one that they burn down here all the time, but it never does anything for me.
Q, you're so sadly mistaken, darling. I love you, but Lord.
The Jack Donkey?
Cats and Hooters.
How'd you know?
That's great. Cats and Hooters.
I must have missed it.
I'm all in. Where do I sign up?
You already signed up.
Bob, what's up, Bob?
Hey, folks, we can have more than 6 people on here as well. So, hey, Bob.
Hey, Bob.
Oh, cool.
We'll give your internet about 2
Oh.
minutes to straighten up.
Oh.
Your
Oh,
internet,
that's what she
your
calls
computer just don't like your internet. I don't know.
They have a conflict of interest. The computer likes all the little Asian ladies, and maybe the Wi-Fi wants something else, wants a little more action. You know, different countries, variation. Computer's like, I'm not having it. So they're arguing. How you doing, Bob? Oh my goodness.
I'm just checking my router right now, or
I think
booster,
we
I should
need-
say.
Yeah, I think
Doing good though.
we need a new router too. But I think too, a lot of it is the hacking because we've been having lag too. My daughter said today that we don't usually get.
Yeah, I'm thinking that's why my package is like 2.5, 3 days late. Because it's already out for delivery. However, it should have already been here 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
As a
also,
matter of fact, you all carry on. I'm going to open another window, and I'm going to check on it again. And I guess it's in FedEx's hands now, so they would be the ones I have to talk to.
oh, onion rings. That sounds good and also awful at the same time, Shawnee. And I'm better.
I swear,
cheese.
I have heard enough about cheese curds. Next time I go anywhere near the Mennonite shop, I'm going to have to get some cheese curds.
I've never had one.
Me neither.
I want to
Not
try
that I
them, but
know of.
not now.
I might have. I've ate so much in my lifetime. I don't think I have, but I might have. So, yeah. I've slept since then at some point.
Well, have you ever had the Canadian fries with the gravy? Don't they throw cheese curds on top of that? Because you're a foodie.
I don't eat no gravy on fries. No, that's an abomination there. Gravy goes on the cream taters.
Yeah, that's kind of it. It's a little bizarre.
I still haven't figured out these people and French fries and mayonnaise. No.
Right. I'm going to show you all this because I
didn't do it.
I know you didn't do it, honey. I don't know. It's FedEx. Let's see. Present.
I don't think it. That was what I called it one time. Q. It's definitely not that word though. But it's.
Oh.
That's close though. I'm surprised spell check let you.
There we go.
Through with that word.
So, you can see. Can you see that? Yeah, it says it's sharing. I don't know if you can see it.
It's in transit.
So you see in transit at FedEx destination facility in Kokomo, Indiana. What in the hell is it doing sitting there for 3 or 4 days now? I ordered this on the 2nd.
That's crazy.
Oh my God.
Maybe they put a little something extra in your package and it's,
I sure
stuck
as hell
there.
hope it's something nice, like maybe Asian woman or something.
Oh, you got it from Walmart? Remember, did you hear what happened to me with Walmart? And then Passamaquoddy found me the same thing, but over on eBay, and it went through. I ordered the fish scale. The guy sent me a label on a piece of cardboard through the mail.
What?
No joke. I got this thing, and I'm like, this don't have nothing in it. And it was basically some kind of like it opens at the top, but it wasn't an envelope. Totally empty. So I had to call them. I had to call Walmart. What's that, Bob? Is that your new ringtone?
Sorry.
It's okay.
Sorry.
Pretty.
Yeah, it's one of the.
Yeah, Shawnee, I have the same
alarms.
thing.
Sorry about that.
Oh. You all
Well, that's
right?
like this past
put up a
spring.
new,
Wait a minute,
motion
Bob's that's a sensor that went off, like one of his security things. What, Bob?
I put up a new motion sensor light outside. It's a solar light.
Yeah.
This is the first day I used it, so I wanted to go out in front of the garage,
Oh,
pass
okay.
by
You
it,
did it.
test it. And it's
Okay.
also set off the driveway alarm. Yeah, I want to make sure that if anyone's approaching the garage door day or night, I know it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's good.
I'm just paranoid.
Yeah.
I mean,
At least you take measures to make yourself feel better. Some people just stay paranoid and don't do anything about it
you
and
bet.
just go drive themselves crazy with it.
Yeah.
You're at least taking actionable steps. Anyway,
No, I
Mama
just,
Owl.
Yeah, I just make.
Sorry. Huh? Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I
you
just
gotta realize
take steps to protect the family and the house.
Yeah, I'm on cold medicine, guys. Give me grace.
Yeah, talking about crazy package shipping. Back this past spring, I ordered some tomato seeds from over somewhere in Arkansas, maybe 3 hours away. They ended up going to Louisiana, then over to somewhere in Florida, to somewhere in Alabama, back down to Florida, back up to Alabama, then finally made it to Memphis, then went down to South Haven, which is in Mississippi just below Memphis, then came back up to Memphis, and finally made it to Millington, and then made it to my post office box. It took 2 weeks to get something that was about 3 hours away from me.
Ugh, that's so awful.
Yeah.
Oh, Shawnee, Bob uses those alarms, like the sensors for when people drive into your driveway. He uses them. He's shown them a couple times on Amazon. They even have ones that look like little owls. But he sets them up.
Here's what the front of my house looks like at nighttime. It's black out. And I put up some more lights and stuff like that and outside and some driveway alarms. So the driveway alarms will give out that tone if someone is moving around out there, and the lights will turn on. I got 2 lights out there. So it's all because of the fentanyl parties. Yay!
Oh, I thought you got rid of away from that crap.
There's no way you can go anywhere away from that stuff anywhere. But no, not anymore. Not anymore.
Oh crap! I'm sorry.
I got away from the worst of it.
Yeah, see, I thought you had moved away from it. Sorry.
I got away from the worst of it, but they're still here. You know.
Yeah.
That shit's everywhere now.
It is. It is.
Unfortunately.
It is. Yeah.
My the Shell station over here, Crossroads, has a great selection of what is that, Delta 8? You know, the synthetic marijuana. They have this great big, 10-foot long showcase. It's like 10 foot long and about 4.5 feet, tall. Yeah. It's like, and the other side of the wall is the liquor store. So imagine a Shell Mart with a liquor store. That's weird.
Oh my gosh, that's scary. Barry, what's the type?
Cameras are a good idea. They are always a good idea.
Is yours just what is yours, Barry, that you show us footage on sometimes? Is it?
That's that I wouldn't suggest it, but
okay.
It's a USB security camera. So it's got a 16-foot long USB cord.
Okay.
Once you set it up, you have to have something to plug it into.
That's my problem here.
A desktop or a laptop. But it runs through runs through an OBS, and then OBS handles like the recording schedule.
Oh wow.
So, like while I'm asleep and my eyes aren't open, to
Mhm.
see what's going on, then the camera takes over at those hours. But that means my laptop is pretty much
I was
tied
gonna
up
ask.
doing that.
Mhm.
I mean, I'm asleep, but it would be a lot better if it was tied to one of my desktop computers. But it's
Mhm.
not something I would suggest for security because I could just take out a pocket knife and cut that cord and
Yeah.
do whatever I wanted to do.
Well, even with the Wi-Fi ones, though, like if it, and not that they would do it for our small houses, they can hack them.
Yeah,
People
the
can hack
problem
into
with
them.
cameras too is if they've got night vision, then I could take my cell phone and hold it up to that camera. You'll see the red LEDs that are your infrared night
Mhm.
vision. It'll be like a ring around
Mm.
the camera, and it gives it away. So
I didn't know that trick. Interesting.
it's funny how these camera phones can
Yeah, I've got three.
do what.
I've got three of the Wi-Fi cameras, but none of them show the car license plates or the address of the house. None of them are inside the house. They're all
Mhm.
outside.
Good. Good,
So
Bob.
hack away.
Yep. There you go. Well, you did it right. Some people don't. And they had that whole issue too with the babies that the parents had the Wi-Fi ones that they were watching the monitors, and people got in and were saying all kinds of rude crap to the babies and the parents. They
Yeah.
hacked it. It's like,
Are you on the wrong side of the window? Would you like in?
oh,
Baby,
talking to them.
you know this window doesn't work.
I just saw you were online. I'd like to know if I could interest you in some insurance.
Have you met our Lord and Savior?
Yes.
How are you guys?
Doing fine. How are you doing?
Good.
Oh
Good.
my gosh. I want to get that sign that it's like, yes, I know Jesus. What is it? I have all the things I need. Just like basically, bye. Don't come to my door.
She's like this at the window.
Is she? Aw. Gotta let her in. Yeah, that's a good idea, Shawnee Shave, to research. Maybe your neighbors have something that is very effective. Because even looking at those, I wanted one of those Ring cameras. Same thing. Somebody can take over your Ring camera.
Go around to the back door.
Also, it's not that they can take it over. They can
I'll be right back.
pull footage off of it in another country. The one that ends in and starts with cha. As an I.
Chia. Oh,
Yep, that's right.
Uh,
The chia that they want to make.
The way
off
I
of their
look at it, Carol, is like no matter what a hacker can do, it's still better for me to be able to take a look and see what's going on outside.
True. That's true. Yeah, you got to weigh it.
You know, yeah.
That's true.
Mhm.
The security
Uh-huh.
it gives you is more important. Plus, it's not like
Yeah.
anybody's going to go 007 on a lot of us and just, hack into our everyday
No.
citizen stuff. Yeah. Even Homestead Aquarius said that security cameras and systems are such a great thing. It's a layer of defense. Yeah. I just didn't know which ones to get, so that
It
would
is,
actually
yeah.
I don't know what's a good one. Yeah, it is a good heads up. You're
Well,
right.
I got
Tony.
I've got some of the Casa cams from Amazon, and I've
Mhm.
got cameras that are part of the ADT system, and
And
I've
you
also
said
got those driveway alarms from Amazon, which is what you guys heard a little
that might
while
be
ago.
pulling on your if
Driveway
they're
alarm.
Wi-Fi, they might be pulling on your Wi-Fi. That's why you're getting the digitized stuff going on with your signal. Depends on how much they're
Well,
pulling.
plus there's two other people.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
There's
And if
two
any,
other people in the house using Wi-Fi, right?
yeah, that's what
Mhm.
usually the one over here does to me. She pulls it for her first person games.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Passamaquoddy, that's horrible. Somebody got her sister Debbie's Facebook account, and then she started another one, and they hacked that one. She must have used some of the same passwords or something. How did they go and do?
My first Facebook account just completely disappeared. Gone.
It did?
Gone. Yeah, that was a couple years ago. Just gone. Just simply disappeared. All my photos
That's
of
horrible.
Spain and Italy and on, birthdays, all that, gone.
Oh my gosh.
I didn't go to any weird websites, or I
Yeah.
didn't allow any messages from anybody that,
Hmm.
you know. I did get a message one day from a Chinese. She said she was a Chinese lady
hmm
months before the thing went away. It just disappeared, you know.
Wow. That's strange.
Mhm.
That's really strange. I don't know what would do that. Like, I mean, hackers, but maybe to use your photos for something. I don't know. Like, why would they do that?
Maybe.
Strange. Wow.
I'll be right there.
Yes.
Let me get them some food.
It must have been happening a lot with the Gmails and stuff, because then Gmail started saying you are going to have a two-step verification. Like, we're not going to kind of give you a choice anymore.
Right. That's the way it is now.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Drives me crazy when this thing signs me out. But it wasn't too bad tonight.
Okay, sorry, y'all. Vital check.
How are his vitals? Is he doing all right?
His blood pressure is still a little higher than we want it to be.
Darn it.
What was it again, baby? 183 over. No, not 83. Crap. Hold on.
I'm gonna log into my computer.
My mom's was always higher, though, in the hospital, and then it would drop. It's like white coat syndrome. I'm sure he's got it for sure. All he went through. Ready to get home. So, when setting up your cameras, Bob, what would be your first camera? Like, where would it go if you're advising somebody? Like, aiming it, if you're aiming your first security cam. Front door, back
Well,
door.
what I did with the ADT is front door, back door, and vehicles.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because
Then I've got other cameras that are pointed at each other along the front and the back of the house and all that.
mm-hmm.
In between all those, I've got a couple of motion sensor lights that are very sensitive.
Mm-hmm.
So if I'm watching the CASA cams on a monitor right there, right now,
Mm-hmm.
and if one of the motion sensor lights trip, that I can see it on the camera. That means there's something over there
Got it.
coming in.
So
You
you
understand?
kind of know where to look.
I pair them together.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yes,
That's a
yes.
great idea. There you go, Shawnee. You can pair it together. I think that's a good idea. Yeah, we could use a few here. The way they build these houses, you don't have, because it's zero lot line, one side doesn't have windows. It's my neighbor's side, but still, that's a weakness. You don't have a window out to look over on that side of the house. And that's with everybody on my, that's how they just built them. You share a property line. That's what zero lot line is.
Oh, that was interesting.
Yeah, it's really only maybe 8 feet away from being a townhouse on each side. I forget how many feet. They're close together, like the ones in California when we first got there. California's even closer now.
So that was an interesting trip.
What happened?
So I had to, it was too much trouble for Missy to walk around the house to the back door so I could just let her in. I had to walk all the way around the front. So as I'm stepping out the back door, I catch something out of the corner of my eye. And there's this baby, well, not a baby, but a young possum sitting on the shovel that's leaning up against the house. So it's one of those transfer shovels.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's got the closed handle on it. And it's sitting up there. And I said,
Don't trust it.
what did you
No wonder
plan
why
on
your cat
doing
was
by
saying-
climbing the handle of my shovel? Where are you going? Because you can't get on the roof.
Yeah.
It just looks
Yeah.
at me, and it started getting a little bit, paranoid
Gotcha.
because it's like, oh hell, I'm stuck up here on this shovel handle. I don't know where to go, and so I'm like, okay, do whatever you want to, but I'm going to go get my cat. It took off and it ran off into the bushes. Well, I turn around and I go towards my walkway, and here's my garden. And I've got like 3 corn stalks laying over it. I turned around and I said, you son of a, and I knew what it did. Right off when I saw those stalks laying over. I said, damn it.
Yeah.
But hopefully
He got you.
hopefully they didn't break. I don't know if we're going to be all
Well,
right.
didn't he probably ate. Did you have any buds? Like any corn on
Yeah,
them?
I got one, but it didn't get that. It didn't get that corn
God.
stalk that's actually got an ear of corn on it. And the only thing I could figure is it didn't see it or it doesn't like popcorn.
No, it would probably eat it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they would eat it anyway. But
Mhm.
yeah, he went for the 2 that don't have any.
Maybe he was just going through, just check them.
I
And
guess.
you came out and interrupted him. He was like, "What the hell was that?" And he ran up that shovel.
Don't trust them. I'm telling y'all.
I don't trust them as far as I could. Well, I could throw them pretty
I
far.
hate possums.
Uh,
I know from personal experience what they're capable of doing,
Mhm.
and they do not do good things.
yeah.
But I finally got up, saw his numbers again. His blood pressure's up a little high tonight. It's 157 over 83. His bomb numbers higher than it has been in a while. I think it's that we just want to get the hell up out of here.
Yeah, I was going to say, is
Yeah.
it maybe just related to that y'all are going home, and also that he's
ATM.
still. Yeah. He took you a wee nap. I tried that today. I didn't get any. I just did the weeing. I didn't get a nap.
And of course, he was asleep, and when they had to come in and do vitals.
Oh yeah. Seems like it's always that way.
It's like they're watching him. Oh, he's asleep. Let's go bug him.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah, they wait. They wait and look at the monitor out there and go,
Yeah.
oh, he's asleep.
He looks relaxed. Yeah, time to
Yeah, he's asleep. It's time to go wake him up.
Time to tell him the thermometer broke and we have to take an anal temperature. Let's just see, guys. Let's see how they react.
Oh no, he's gonna come unglued. Oh God, no. No, you say something like that to him and we're gonna get kicked out of the hospital tonight.
I was wondering what they do with
Totally
the people
agree.
that aren't as, the non-heart patients.
They said something, there was one time they talked about a suppository, I forgot, I think it was for pain. Oh no. Oh, no, he was ready to leave right there. I'm like, oh God, y'all, please don't talk nothing like that around him. Please don't.
Right. Mm-mm. Oh my gosh.
Oh.
That's funny.
Trying to keep him calm till we get the hell up out of here.
Right.
It's been 2 weeks.
Wow. But thank God they did something.
Yes, they
Compared.
done something. And I found out it wasn't, excuse me, it wasn't 2 stents. He got 3 put in.
Okay, I thought because I was
3,
reading
3.
about I was
Yeah,
reading about stints and that day that you were concerned about him not talking to you. I was
yeah, yeah.
looking stuff up that was above my pay grade again, but
I found out the only thing that was out, and I can't help it. I know it sounds bad. I find it hilarious. I really do. I've chuckled about it. The only thing that they found that was really bad, out of kilter on him, was his sodium levels. They were massively low. And here I am laughing to myself because I've tried to explain the. Hey, how's it going? All right, y'all, hold on a minute. I'll be back. Hold that thought.
okay. All right. How do you
Did you
eat
hear that
Southern
notification a moment ago, Carol?
Yeah. No, I
That
didn't
was
get
one of my cameras picking up a cat outside.
Wow.
Tarpo, we
It
need.
rang up on my phone. Ding, ding. That means something's moving out front. My camera saw it long before I did.
I
Those are
would love
those,
that for the backyard just for the
what do
critters
they
to
call
see
them?
what
ADT.
like on cue.
Yeah, yeah.
Just to
I
see the
record
critters.
all that stuff without thinking about it.
Yeah. I just like to
Mm-hmm.
see what's in my backyard at night while we're sleeping.
Yeah.
I'm going up my plants. Oh my goodness, the place I was at today, I mean, they have massive old mango trees. And the lady went and helped me get because we were talking and I said, well, are you going to have any other cultivars, going to have any other mangoes this week? Because they had it was a kit or keat. I'm not sure if I'm saying it right. Delicious mango. I just wanted to see if they had any others. And sure enough, she says the mango I want to try. She's like, oh, well, we're going to have Honey Kiss. And I was like, oh, that's the one your husband saved. I want to try that one. And she like smiled. She just grabs her pole. She's like, let's go see if there's any, about to be ripe on the tree, ready for picking. And I'm like, really? They've got to be. He's got to be in his 80s, I think, close to it. And she's his younger wife, but still, she's got to be 70. What a blessing. So she took me out there and we picked a few, and Walter was out there and talked mango trees and how to take care of them. I mean, this is a family that his grandfather started down here in Florida, and I think it was his father who started trying to do it's a certain type of what do you call that? Where they put the trees together to get another tree. You cut into the cadmium layer, and it's a bud. Oh, sorry. Anyway, his father developed this way of creating having rootstock, and then once they found a new mango that they preferred, repeating it on the rootstock. Because you can't grow, like every time you grow a mango seed, you're growing off 2 parent trees, and you'll get a different mango every time from the pollen that was created within that mango. Grafting. Thank you, Q. Gosh, why would that word go out of my brain? So I had bought his book, and in the back it shows, I think, 2 different grafts that they did, like picture by picture. They're just hard to make out a little bit because it's an older book. But he was there. It's just such a nice, like, how you are when you get around people that are plant people. They're just my kind of people. And they just have like the history and provenance at that property. Uh-oh.
What's that on?
Did you turn your phone on again? You trying to do fancy stuff again?
I'll be down.
What is that?
I got everything muted too. Sorry about that.
It doesn't do it for me when I mute my phone. It won't do it. It does that. through StreamYard. I wondered how.
And I got muted on the laptop as well, but
I can hear you, so you don't have it muted.
okay, just let's see. I'm just curious if the possum is out there.
Maybe you have to
Fine,
mute
still picking
both. Yeah, there. Maybe you have to do that. Yeah, you got to bring up the other window. Oh no, Bob.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yep, it's working.
Good. Let's see if the possum is out there. You all continue talking. I'll just close this so the cats don't.
Well, that was it. She just went out and she got me the Honey Kiss Mango and another one I wanted to try, and I was all excited. That made my day. Then I had to go to Publix. That was it. Exciting day. Woo! I didn't get ice cream. I wanted some, but
Oh, I want ice cream.
oh, I still wanted some. Not good when you have a cold, though.
So, I guess he left. He was embarrassed.
You check your garden and make sure you didn't go hide in it.
So it was at this in the front here.
Mhm.
And here, this is funny because, like I said, I don't know how well you can see that because I really can't see the screen
yeah.
very well. Small.
Yeah.
That's popcorn right there. That is
cute.
great value. That's great value. Walmart brand yellow popping corn right there.
I'll be darned.
I did not expect it to sprout, but it did.
Yeah, not from Walmart. I would figure it would be GMO and sterile or something.
That's what I was thinking, but
cool.
So everything he or she had in October is back here. It's the taller stuff, and it's not. You see, it's not made any cobs yet, right?
Yeah.
In fact, that's not standing very well by itself. That doesn't look good.
Oh.
Shoot. Well,
Stinker.
let it prop against the other ones. Maybe it'll be okay. But that's popping corn right there. The tassels on it.
Uh-huh.
But they're short. Right here is some sweet corn. Back here in the dark.
Yeah.
It's almost as tall. It's about half as tall as this sunflower, which is as tall as the house. All of it's looking good. Yeah, it's looking. I wish it would bloom. It will. I really wish Give it time. Bloom. But in the morning before the sun even comes up, you can see it starting to turn that way. Yeah, they follow the sun through the day. That way is east. Well, that is east technically, but for some reason the sun is coming up over in the northeast. So that's what it's doing. Go ahead. I've been telling people to keep an eye on that. Where it's been rising, it completely changed each day, which it shouldn't. Not as far as the difference of, yeah. Yeah, it's setting and it's setting like it's not setting west, it's setting like northwest. Yep, so, I've been warning people about that for a while now. The rest of the stuff I'm not going to give out. I'm going to let the video tell you all because I'm working on a video and there's some hidden gems here, and I don't want to give it up. Yeah. But, the reason I know that it's setting different is because in the backyard, our property lies due dead east, dead west. And I know throughout the year where, the sun and the moon usually sets. And yeah, it changes massively from day to day. It bounces back and forth. There's supposed to be a little gradual change, but not like it has been. Now this is a very drastic change, and my house sits east to west. So if you wanted to give it a direction, I'll just do a 360 here. That is due east right there. However, the sun is coming up, and it's hard to see in the dark, but it's coming up over the edge of that ridge there. It shouldn't be doing that.
Yep.
And then, of course, I don't know why I do these lives at night. You can't see anything. But there's my porch light, okay? That would be due west. But for some reason, it's coming up at the edge of this ridge here, which I know you can't see it very well, but that's northwest.
Yep.
And it seems like the sun is so much closer to us because the heat from the sun just seems like it's amplified.
Yep.
So, I don't know. Kitty, would you like to come in, get some food?
But yeah, I had to get off a while ago. Sorry.
Okay.
Oh, that's okay.
They came
Totally
back in
understand.
to give him blood pressure shot.
Oh.
And then he got lucky and got an IV took out of him.
Hmm.
So
So
he's
they are
down.
prepping.
He's down to one now, poor man. His arms are ate up
Hmm.
from IVs going bad and them drawing blood because the two IVs, well, he had 3 left in them, one in his neck and one in each of his hands.
Mhm.
None of them would draw blood, but you could put medicine through them.
Weird.
So now he's down to 1. Thank gracious they finally took that one out of his neck. That was the one that made me nervous.
Yeah, they had to do that with my sister when she was in the hospital. When she was giving birth.
But he's gonna come check on him in about 20 minutes. See if this blood pressure drops some. Because of course they have played with his blood pressure medicine.
What is that noise? Are you getting ready to do like a dance in some special outfit?
Wait,
It
what?
sounds like you're changing. Like you can hear like
Wait, me?
yes. It's coming from
Oh
your
crap.
circle. It stopped now.
I'm not doing nothing. I'm sitting perfectly still. They're
That's weird.
listening to me.
That was so weird. Even Bob nodded his head like he heard it too. Sounds like a woman changing.
Yeah. Yeah, it does. I can hear something.
Oh, he was rolling around and turning over in the bed.
I had my phone in my back pocket though.
Maybe it was you then. But
Yeah.
it wasn't, your circle wasn't lighting up. Mama's was lighting up for some reason. That
I
was
don't
weird.
know. No.
Naked
tell.
Heathen Moon Dance.
Well, if he's not careful, I do get a mooning every once in a while.
Oh, I'm sure with those outfits they give you in there.
Oh God, yeah.
Sorry, no mooning on this channel. I don't,
That's
that's my
why
OnlyFans or something.
that's why I got my picture up, and plus I can't quit yawning. So,
Mm-hmm. I hear that.
and plus I get tired of looking at the damn halo.
Yeah, right. Almost homesteading. Who designed those horrible hospital gowns? At least, geez, where's like the Velcro? Like, give you something to actually close it up in the back.
Well, one time they had Velcro ones. I guess after a while the Velcro just wears out.
That's true. Yeah, and people's hair gets stuck in it too, I bet. Ugh.
Yeah. And this one don't have the metal snaps. It's got the plastic snaps. But you can still, tie them, bondage them in the back. but you can snap the daylights out of them. So it's like
Yeah.
he's half in it, half out of it.
Poor man.
I know it.
Oops.
He'd be better off just taking it off and staying under the blanket.
I wonder if people decide to just do that to the nurses. I'm sure some of them do. Then
I had my appendix taken out. I asked for a second gown because they said we want you to get up and walk around.
Yeah.
You can walk around the nurses' station. I said, I'd really rather not. And they said, well, you're going to have to. And I said, well, give me another gown.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, yeah, we'll get you a clean gown. And I said, well, yeah, I'm going to wear both gowns. And so I just put one on backwards.
Yeah,
I'm going to walk around I guess I had to walk with my IV pump. And then,
So it would.
can you hold the back of your thing together while you're walking, you know?
I've had to do that before. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's too funny. Yeah, they should make it like where you can have a flap in the back and it wraps around for when you have to leave. Not a
flap.
a fart
Yes.
flap. You're too funny. I'm actually
I don't
surprised.
know. Earlier tonight when I went out for my last criminal smoke, some man several rooms down was just losing it, jumping on these people because his monitor was beeping. And I'm walking by this just like going, oh my God, dude, shut up. I'm like going,
should have offered him a smoke. Do you need one of these?
I'm like going, why do you think you're so special that your monitor shouldn't be allowed to beep? I'm like going, dude, I just kept on walking. I'm like going, I gotta make it out to the circle.
You know, when I spent all that time in the hospital for my diagnosis, I learned how to use the machines. And by the time the nurse was able to get back to me, she said,
shit. Hold on, y'all.
Okay.
All right.
I
She
don't
was
know how to
like,
get rid
I
of
thought
that.
your thing was beeping. I said, it was. I turned it off. And she goes, well, it's still pumping. And I said, yeah. I said, I've been here long enough to know how to use that thing. And she goes, I'm up. She goes, well, smarty pants, then I'm gonna put this new IV in here, and then you start it up. And I did. She goes, oh, don't let anybody know you're doing that, like, because we get a lot of trouble. And I said, well, I won't do it anymore. But I said, I'll tell that alarm to shut up, which I did. I shut that alarm up because I knew it was tied to their nurse's station. You know,
Yeah.
It didn't have to be in the room. If it's tied to the nurse's station, just let it beep there, not here,
Exactly.
not my room. I had a little kid across from me was sleeping. I'm like, every time it got to sleep, that damn thing started beeping. Oh goodness, hairball. Cough it up, baby. Don't worry, I've cleaned up after kids. It's no different.
That's so strange. Oh, Off the Wall Prepper came in. Hey, Off the Wall Prepper, number 2 dose.
Hey, off the wall.
What's up? I think it's being weird tonight. I don't know. It's got me on two accounts.
Oh, does it?
Uh-huh.
What does? YouTube?
StreamYard and YouTube, yes. They have me
Oh, I
on
don't know.
two different accounts.
This is the paid version, so
It doesn't matter. It should still, when I sign in with your link, it should still say South Florida Sunshine in StreamYard. And it doesn't. It's weird. What's a shag mag? What is that? I don't know why y'all would even need
God, I'm back.
yeah. Are you okay?
Huh?
You okay, Tracy?
Yeah, it just has a little bit of, excitement, not the kind you look for. Apparently, there wasn't enough pressure put on the area where the IV came out at, and Jimmy's got
Uh-oh.
bled on his arm, bled on me, bled on his pillow. So,
Oh.
yeah, that's why I said, oh my God, hold on.
He's just spurting out the
Never
blood
a
over there, huh?
dull moment. Never a dull moment. And I gotta watch out for vampires swooping in here out of nowhere.
Any sudden good looking nurses or good, whether male or female, walk through the door, be very leery.
No, I haven't seen any. Honestly, I haven't.
What the hell is that, Barry? What's going on?
Wait, what?
Look, there's just a paw. Like,
That's the one that has a thumb on it.
oh, well,
See
be
that?
darned. Yeah. Wild.
He hates when I show it.
So
Wait,
does
I
he have
missed
the
something.
5-digit? Is he, how do you say that? Something doctal.
Yeah,
dactyl.
if I wish I could turn him around without him getting mad at me, but it's like extra
Opposable
gross.
thumb?
Yeah, it's almost opposable. I mean, it's even got a pad and claws.
Right?
But
What
it's
is palidactyl? No, what is it called? It's a
Like, Dad,
word.
leave my feet alone. Leave my feet alone. Quit showing my body off. Leave
yeah,
me alone.
yeah he's
Dad, don't
It's a
do me that
Hemingway
way.
cat, but they were called Hemingway cats because
Yep.
but I don't remember what it's all the term.
polydactyl. There you go, Noodlehead.
It was
Good evening, my
polydactyl.
dear.
Thank you. Perfect time to come in, Noodlehead.
Oh,
Thank you.
Okay, thank
there you
God.
go, Pastor McCarty.
Oh, Charlie's so cute. I love her
Tell you,
ears.
it's never a damn dull moment. Never a dull moment.
Well, the light almost washes her out.
Oh, kisses. That was cute.
Hmm. My baby. Oh, okay.
I'm still a cat, Dad. You're gonna get a whap up. Whap up.
How you doing, Noodlehead? Yeah, unfortunately, Pastor McCarty, Charlie doesn't like to be shown off. Hi. Oh, Dad's gonna give you a bath and block the screen at the same time.
Of course. Because
Hi, guys.
this is cats now.
This is like
Storm's
the
cats.
sachet walked by earlier where it just stopped, kind of looked around, scratched, and then decided to walk away.
Yep.
Sorry, Bob. The screen
Okay,
was
test
blocked
it.
by cat.
Yeah, you're back.
I got it. Test.
Bob's gonna get jealous seeing that guy that can
Is that
complete
better?
himself.
Yeah, you sound better.
Good deal.
Hey, Glenn.
Hey, Glenn.
I know they're starting to gang up on them now.
Hey,
Okay.
maybe
Right.
one night we could get Littlehead 77 to come up on the panel. Just a thought there, Noodlehead. Just a thought. Since you're in Kentucky as well.
Oh, Noodlehead's in Kentucky? I was wondering if she was like
Yeah,
one of the
she lives
Filipina girls.
around Salvisa, Kentucky,
Oh, okay.
north of me. Not very far, really.
I thought she was part of the Filipina clan over at
Uh-oh. They're
Bob's
fixing
lady.
to contact the mothership here in a
Yep.
minute.
Absolutely.
Don't give them any ideas. Yeah. She's 30 minutes.
What's wrong
from
with
me.
Filipinas? I like Filipinas.
Oh, nothing's wrong with
Right.
Filipinos. Who
Off
said
the
it?
Wall says that they'd like to go to Kentucky because they miss it. Have you ever lived here or just visited? Inquiring minds want to know. Yeah, one day I've got to do some storm chasing with Noodlehead. She's a weathernet like me.
Sorry, Noodlehead. Obviously, I can't remember. I know I probably went by your channel from Barry's, but I obviously, I'm a cold medicine tonight. Just give me grace. But I did think that that's where he met you over at what's her name, Bob? Cordon? What?
Verna's channel?
Verna, yeah. For
Oh,
some
Verna?
reason. Yeah. I thought that was where Noodlehead came from.
No.
I love them. Noodles.
Hey,
Where did
Planet of the Apes.
Yeah, I'm looking at her
Planet
channel
of
right now.
the Apes versus Planet of Cats. That could be an interesting movie right there.
Yeah.
Actually, Noodlehead, I can't remember where did we run into each other, because I know it was here on the YouTube streets, but I can't remember. You'll have to forgive me. I'm getting, I'm not old, but getting there.
Sometimers. That has nothing to do with
Sometimers.
being old.
Yeah, remember sometimes.
Sometimes you remember, sometimes you don't.
Right? That's for sure.
You
Sheena,
don't worry.
okay, yeah,
until-
Sheena's Kid of War Life. Yeah, that's right.
You don't worry until you have Alzheimer's.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Noodle, you can keep your camera turned off. It's not a big deal as long as I know it's really you. Because we've had some creeps come up.
Yeah. Usually just have to flash your face and then you can hide. Unless you're Homestead Aquarius. That's where they could really screw all of us
Yeah.
over.
Yeah,
Oh crap.
Planet of the Cats and Middle Earth. Yeah. Actually, Q, this is more like The Hobbit if it was told by cats. Lord of the Rings is just told by cats.
Oh, that could be scary. That's a scary thought.
Right? Yeah. Maybe that, well, I've got a great
Aw.
cat here. It would pass as Gandalf. I tried to call it Gandalf, and then I realized it was a female, and I thought, no, Gandalf the Grey is not going to work.
No, let's see what for Sauron. We'd either have to have a Siamese or a Maine Coon.
Yeah.
Or no,
What's
a
the
feral,
naked one?
a feral Siamese. It's gonna have to be a bad one.
Oh, what
Are
was
this-
her?
What about the Sphinx? No? They at least would have the looks for the Eye of Sauron.
What was her name? Steven Tyler's daughter, Liv. What was her name in the movie?
Oh.
She was
Oh.
a princess.
Arwen, wasn't
Oh,
it?
was it?
Something
think
like
it-
that.
The
Yeah.
one that the ranger fell in love. Elf.
The Elf
What's
Princess.
her name?
I think you're right.
I'm right. He said Erwin.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't know if I've got a cat that would match that. I'm pretty sure I
Yeah,
don't.
it got to be a pretty
Eowyn?
cat. It's got to
She
be a
was
pretty
gorgeous.
cat.
Liv Tyler, it's hard to believe Liv Tyler is Steve Tyler's daughter. She's just flat out gorgeous.
Well, Steve Tyler always was beautiful, but in like a man woman he could dress
yeah,
up as a
man,
woman.
woman rocker thing, yeah.
Yeah, like he could dress up as a woman quite easily.
Yeah, I'm just glad she got his lips and not his big mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah. Apparently she's just like really down to
Yeah.
earth.
Yep, she's beautiful though.
Hey, Cornfed Life. It's good to see you. Oh, I was going to show you, Mama L. This is what I went and got. I use this after surgery, and it's just easier for me
What
now.
is-
And it's the
what?
same thing. It's instead of an Eddie teapot, it's got a straw in it, and it's the same thing. It
No,
flushes you out.
no,
It's not
I've
as
got-
like you don't have to do all the tilting and all that.
I can't I can't stand anything going up my nose. I have kind of a trouble with the old Vicks.
Mhm.
Yeah, no. Nasal spray, oh my God. It's just like trying to use eye drops. It's a massive
Eye
fight.
drops are hard. Yeah, eye drops really hard.
I
for
can't
me.
do the eye drops because I just go to Blink Town.
Mhm.
It's when I'm trying to drop the drop. But yeah,
Hey,
Yep.
Corn Fed Life.
no sprays is, yeah.
Yeah. No, I can
As
do it
long
all.
as I can use a humidifier as long as it's a good ways away from me. But
Mhm.
breathing up in it, yeah, no.
You
My
too, off
body,
the wall, Ganea.
my body fights all that stuff.
Yeah.
Corn Fed Life says they're moving to Tennessee.
Oh, good. It's gonna happen. Good
We're
for
gonna
you,
be
Corn
neighbors.
Fed. That's awesome.
Oh Lordy, more people coming to Tennessee.
We'll
Yeah,
be neighbors by state, but still neighbors.
before it was Missouri. Everybody was going to Missouri. And then it
Yep.
was Tennessee. Now, like, I wonder what state's next.
Yeah, everybody's
Well-
wanting to go up into Missouri. There's some cults being formed up in Missouri.
I've heard that too.
Yeah, they've been calling it the New Jerusalem. Oh my God.
dear.
Sure.
You okay, Bob? Or are you locked down?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay. Your image wasn't moving for
Oh,
a second. It was just
I'm fine.
frozen.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what part
Oh, I was just still.
of Tennessee? West, middle, east? We're long. Tennessee is a long state.
Oh my goodness.
What?
The cat, when you said what part of Tennessee, you got like a partial cat. Like, is she talking to me?
Kitty.
How does she know about Tennessee and my wanderings there, Dad? It was only a quick trip. She was really hot.
Kitty.
Hey, Gear.
His cat's looking like I know you're saying something.
You know,
Seeds and
Mama,
cookies.
Mama
Gear.
Al is calling your name. Say Dark Paw. See if he answers.
Dark Paw. No, I got the nope.
Now we've been fighting fleas. So far, what I
Aw.
gave him is working, but not fast as I wanted to.
Yeah.
Hi.
Dawn will do it, but it's got
Oh
chemicals
my
in it.
God, he's a pain in the
He won't
butt
let
to
you
give a
wash him.
bath to.
Yeah,
It's funny
you know
how some of them
learned?
love it. Oh, go ahead, Mama. How?
See, my cats, I train them from kittens to take baths. You have to fight them because they love to take a bath. And as they get, some of them, as they get older, they get a little wild. You
Mhm.
just grab them by the nape of the neck and hold on.
Mhm.
And dunk
Well,
them real good.
He's got a
Dunk
sore
'em
there.
real good.
Yeah, he's gonna have to heal. Did you see that, Carol?
Yeah, I just saw that. What was that
Yeah.
from? Fight?
Is it fighting?
Yeah.
That
Poor
or that possum?
Right.
Poor baby.
Does he go outside?
No,
Fighting.
he's
No,
not allowed to.
Okay, good. Not possum. Yay.
He used to, but he's got into a fight with the neighbor. The neighbor got pissed and came up here with a gun in his hand, like he was gonna.
Oh
Pop.
dear.
Oh, that's the vicious one, huh?
He was gonna pop a cap in my ass, and I said, "No, I don't think so." And then
Wow.
10 minutes later, he sent me a text. He said, "Man, I'm sorry." He said, "I get hot." He's a redhead, like through and through. And he said, "Man, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have come up there with my gun." Blah blah blah. And I said, "Look,
Uh,
Cat's
too,
gonna
too
fight."
late. Too late for that. Too late for
Yeah.
sorry. You done screwed up, dude.
Yeah, I said, look, cats are gonna fight. That's just how it is. And I've been here on this hill for 7 years, and I said, "You're the first neighbor I've ever had trouble with my cats with." So
You
Cats
should have
know.
just looked him in the eyes and said, "Sorry, dude. I can't help it. My cat kicked your cat's butt."
yeah, Yeah, watch them
Grow,
cats.
grow your cat,
Yep.
grow your cat stronger, dude.
You
That
know,
sounds good, Hugh.
Harrisburg,
Yeah,
Kentucky's
cats.
got Ford Herod over there,
Oh,
and this cat was born like not too far from Fort Herod up over there in Harrisburg. So he's got some fighting, you know.
That's right, Noodlehead. Ain't no going back after you bring in the gun. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. You come up into my yard, you done messed up acting like that.
I'm gonna shoot your cat, man. They didn't fucking tired of it. I said, well, you know, look, I've been up here for 7 years. You're the first one to bitch about it.
Maybe
I
you
would
shouldn't.
have told him you might want to inject your cat with a little more testosterone, man.
Yeah.
Almost homestead. He said, I'm sorry your cat is a wimp. Maybe you should enroll him in karate. Little cat karate. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, see, stuff like that just wouldn't fly with me. They would have done messed up minute the gun come out. Yeah, they probably been laying where they were standing.
Yeah, that's kind of a
It's
problem.
the thing is, you know, he comes up here because he so I almost shot your cat, but he had a rifle. And I'm thinking, dude, the moment you start to put that up to your shoulder and point it at anything, I'm already going to be on you. So,
Yep.
That's
I
ridiculous.
take that chance, but I would be on him before he even had a chance to get up to his shoulder and aim it. So
I'd be like, click,
And
just smile
who
for
the
the
hell
camera.
shoots a
Click,
cat
click.
with a 30-30. I mean, come on, really?
That ain't right. Thanks for the picture.
30
I'm
30
not
for a
seeing him in a
cat.
while. He's not
Good
even been
Lord.
home. I don't know where the hell he's at. And
He
landlord's
probably
been-
pulled that on somebody he shouldn't have. That's probably where he at.
The landlord's been coming by here asking me. He said, "Have you seen him?" I said, "No." I said, "He said, well, he owes me rent." And I said, "Well, I don't know what to tell you, dude." You know,
You pick some quality people to rent your places. So,
I'm the only one that pays rent on time.
yeah.
I got bragging rights for that one.
Wow. 15. Oh, 35 on 15 miles away. Okay. I got it. No thanks. 35, though, is still, it was like 20s in November in PA. But it was just when, it was Thanksgiving night. 35, though, in October. Yikes. I don't like that. That might send a Floridian into shock.
Y'all be frozen to death already. Y'all be an ice cube, icicle sitting there. What's wrong, Carol? She froze.
She forgot a layer. She didn't bring enough layers on the trip.
She didn't bring one of those little metal pots, that they used to heat the
Oh, the warmers? The bed warmers?
Yeah. No, the citrus pots that they used to burn under the trees. She didn't bring her pot with her to keep her warm.
Too funny. Yeah. I like fall, though. That's like my favorite.
Hey, good night out of Garden, Glenn. I hope you have a good night.
Night, Glenn.
Great day tomorrow. Thank you.
Night, Glenn.
Yeah, I better go. It's 1, and I gotta start the week with I think it's on its way out. I think today is day
All right,
4. Yeah.
Fire cider and some elderberry tincture.
Yeah, I have the elderberry, just the gummies, but I do need to make my elderberry tincture. I have local honey. Last night I did the root from the root, the ginger and turmeric with honey.
Yep.
Tea. So
I'm leery of the elderberry gummies. I don't think they're strong enough.
they just taste good, Mama Al.
Yeah.
I suck on them.
Listen,
They taste good.
listen, I have had enough people, even myself, that when they get my elderberry syrup, they have to fight to not take more than the tablespoon dosage. They said they just want to keep going. I said, look, it's medicine. I said,
Yeah.
if you use it as syrup, that's on you.
Yeah.
I said, this means you're going to come back to buy more. I said, I'm not encouraging that, though.
But if you feel like it,
Yeah.
just put your order in now.
I've had people buy it by the case.
That's amazing.
Yep.
That's
when
awesome.
I say elderberry syrup, it's elderberry syrup.
Okay.
It's good too, and it works. I swear by it. I've seen what it done for me and Junior during those 2 years of crap going on.
Yeah.
Elderberry tincture and Usnea tincture. That kept us from getting it.
The Usnea is the old man's beard?
Yep, old man's beard. Just make sure that it is not Spanish moss, two totally different plants.
Yeah, I think we just have the Spanish moss down here. I don't know if we have Usnea.
Each time I come out for breathing treatments, let's just say breathing treatments, I'm looking up in the trees going, I wonder if I can find some up here.
Yeah. You guys have a lot of medicinals.
I haven't seen any yet. Not the first bit.
Maybe it's too, like, I can't even say the freaking word. The cars have anything to do with that? All the stuff coming off the engines or anything?
Sometimes, but then I've seen it grow dead in the center of the city. So,
yeah.
I just don't know, but I try to find it out in the country if possible. But yeah, I haven't seen any anywhere, and I've been looking all over the place. Now I might be bringing me some baby redbuds home.
Well, when is the Usnea usually appears when?
Year round.
Oh, it's year round stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe just too many people know about it now after the sea stuff.
Most of these people don't know anything about the Usnea.
Okay.
They think it's just something growing on a tree. Which is fine with me. Less competition. But I've seen some red buds growing out by the non-criminal section out here that they made.
Yeah.
But I haven't seen any. But Usnea will come down out of once in a while it'll fall by itself. It'll fall sometimes down with branches, or it'll fall down in clumps during a windstorm or a rainstorm. Yeah.
That's for larks, because she reminded me I needed to get a new one. Yeah, it'll fall down. That's what Almost Homesteading was asking, if you had a video on how to find Usnea.
Yep, I have a video. It's on in the playlist of how to make tinctures. And it shows you, I show you what to look for and how it can look differently and all that fun stuff.
Yeah.
All right, Dark Paul, you and I are gonna tango.
Well, TN's got some. He was using it as a fire starter. His kid was. What?
What?
Why would you use that as a fire starter?
Don't. Good God, no.
Gonna make Mama Al a little feisty now, TN, for saying that.
No, you save that stuff back.
How long does it keep, Mama Al, if you don't make it into a tincture? Since it's natural, can you put it on a certain type of wood?
As long as it's in a dark container with a good lid and everything, and it's dry, yeah, indefinitely. Of course, that's going to last longer in tincture, but
yeah, Well, you want to
You-
make it for medicine, but if you're out of jars or something, I was just wondering, like you go out and you forage it and bring it home, and then you go, oh crap, I ran out of jars.
Do you
My
have
lard
that?
bag. It goes in. I'll take them jars, empty them into a Mylar bag, and seal them.
Mm,
But
Do you,
Uzni is not to be wasted. You don't have to make it into a tincture. You can make it into a tea, but I'm not going to lie to you.
taste
Don't think it's going to taste good.
nothing that works is going to taste good.
But let me
Well-
tell you, I swear by Uznia.
Bessie. My dog.
Do
Our
you,
dog has, I'm pretty sure, has congestive heart failure. The coughing has been happening more.
Yeah.
It sucks.
Or she's coughing. Has she been checked for heartworms?
please?
No, last time she didn't have that, but they had found a heart murmur a while ago, and she
Yeah.
had once in a while would cough like that, just barely, but I'm hearing it more, and so is my daughter, and we know
Yeah.
it's probably that, which sucks because she's such a good dog. Oh my gosh, I can see why people want to clone their animals. This one is such a good little dog. She's so funny because she's so quiet, so timid, but we had a fledgling out there. She came out of nowhere and almost grabbed it like she did for a second. And I was like, put that down. She dropped it. But I mean, out of nowhere, she's a good little hunter. She's
Put it down, killer.
That's right. Like those quiet ones you got to watch out for.
Yes, always. The quiet, short ones.
Mm-hmm. And that's what
Little
she is.
short ones. And that goes for women, too.
Mm-hmm.
Quiet, short ones.
Bob,
Dynamite
enjoying
comes
ice cream?
Dynamite comes in small packages.
It's my daughter.
Chocolate ice cream.
Oh, Bob,
Ooh.
man.
I almost got strawberry or pistachio tonight, but I didn't. I did look at Haagen-Dazs has these new, and it's probably loaded with chemicals, but it looked really good. Butter cookie cones, like those sundae cones. It looks so good. I was like, yeah, no, not while I'm a snot factory. I don't think that would be a good choice. I don't think so. I have to pass it by.
Now I want some of that Edie's peanut butter park ice cream. Stuff's up to $4, almost $5 a pint now.
Yeah, the price of ice cream's gotten ridiculous. That's the other reason too. I walked by it. I need things better for my body. I did get some whole milk organic yogurt and put that away
Please go lay down
for when I'm better.
So I had to resort because I wanted ice cream really bad a few days ago. So I resorted to buying the ice cream sandwiches. The great value.
Oh yeah,
They were like $1.58 or something like that for a box.
I used to love those.
Something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And now I wished I'd bought like two because I went through them. It was so hot.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh man, this is, it was great until you ate the last one. It was like, oh shit, I don't have any ice cream.
I was having my frozen bananas yesterday with the mango that I had cut up and froze from the fresh mangoes Darren had brought home. Oh my gosh, that felt so good in my throat. Just making a smoothie out of that. It just felt so good. And it was like ice cream.
Yep, frozen bananas dipped in chocolate. That's amazing too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Almost homesteading. Yeah, I'm the same way. If I get quiet, there's something wrong.
Same.
They really asking me what's wrong. Will set me off.
Yep.
I hate that about myself, but it's just the way I was cut, I guess.
Yeah, my husband knows something's wrong if I go quiet. I think everybody does, considering my ADHD is, lots of talking and I can't put things briefly in written form. Whee! My superpower. Yay. Right. I don't know how much time that is sometimes when I get to that point almost homesteading. Unless I can go to the beach. That'll calm me down usually right away. As long as there's not red tide or something gross. I can just sit at the beach.
Yeah. I wish I had a beach in my back door.
I don't get there that often for,
I know you don't,
15.
Still, I mean, just knowing that you have that option.
Well, now that
Yeah. Okay,
know.
sorry, didn't mean to interrupt. I just saw a question there. Yes, you can add it to broth. I have made tea with the usnea. I have healed not only myself, I've healed Junior, I've healed other people, I've healed chickens, I have healed cats and dogs with usnea tea.
Oh,
I
wow.
swear by usnea, yes.
TN, I do that with my anxiety. I clean. And if I'm angry too, I do the same thing.
Oh, sorry.
But that's if I'm really, really angry. I think sometimes Theron does it on purpose just so I'll go clean the house.
No, just don't bother me if I'm angry and I'm giving you that look and I'm not talking. You can either pray or just walk away rapidly.
Preferably the other
Well,
direction.
my wife's
so you
busy
don't
watching a
actually-
Jet Li movie in there.
A jet?
Jet Li.
Oh, Jet Li. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Can you guys hear me? Test.
Yeah, it just cuts
Jet
out
Li,
here.
yeah. She's been watching a Jet Li movie.
Mm-hmm.
Let me
Oh.
try something because this.
See, I can't have the chocolate syrup because most of the time it has red dye 40 in it.
Yeah. And probably
Or
that caramel crap too.
Or artificial sweeteners.
Mm-hmm.
Can you please, dude? There's got to be a better way for you to take a bath and scratch and everything. I love you, dude, but come on.
It's a burlesque show going on the side.
Oh, poor baby's neck. Oh. I really
This is
got
every
it.
night. I try to watch videos, and he's like right between me and the computer.
What is that?
Yep, it's like my baby boy Junior. Yep. No, different Junior.
I was
Yes,
gonna say.
there's two juniors.
Oh,
But
Bob
yeah.
froze. There you go. You moved again. That's right. Passamaquoddy makes her own. She makes a lot of her own stuff. Just making butter the other day, and what else?
Butter's fun to make. Butter is so much fun to make.
Well, it's just like you're whipping whipped cream, right? But you go over.
No, not
Okay.
whipping cream. You use heavy cream.
And I don't know what I'm doing
Uh,
wrong. I've got the wrong neighbors, clearly. You know, it just.
Did you see that? He thought you were talking
Wait,
about him. He did not
Who?
like that.
Who?
Bless
Me?
Yeah,
Well-
did you see that look? Like, excuse me? Are you referring to me, Dad? Is this
Dark
code?
Paw? Is
Yeah,
this Dark Paw? Listen, Dark Paw. We can come to a compromise. Come to the dark side, my child. I have catnip cookies.
Ooh,
hear
catnip
that?
I
cookies.
will bake you fresh catnip cookies, my child. Come
You
to the
hear
dark.
that? Catnip cookies.
Dad, did you hear? She'll bake me fresh.
Yes, bake you fresh.
Yeah.
Catnip
Like Hansel and Gretel, but for cats.
Yes, come to the dark side. I have fresh baked cookies. Yes, I do.
No. Big oven. And a
No, I ain't
restaurant
eating-
out front.
No, oh God, no. I ain't eating no human. Man, they're too contaminated. They all on all these prescription drugs. No thanks. I am not interested in long pig.
You know, I did. Oh my goodness! Who's this beautiful woman?
Hey.
Hello, hello.
Oh, I love it.
Sheena.
Look at that background. That's awesome. Love it.
Hello, beautiful.
Hello. How are you doing, Barry?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. I just got off my live a little bit ago and I was like, oh crap, I forgot Barry's live. And I had just took my hat off and did my hair and I was like, I just put it in a bun and go with it. So
Oh, you're beautiful either way, Sheena.
oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Meanwhile.
glad somebody said her name because I didn't know who on earth. I'm trying to. I'm
Sheena's key to
swinging
Warlife.
on the phone trying to see the baby names.
Oh,
Sheena,
yeah.
Sheena is another one I love to have in my corner because I know she's always got my back, just like the rest of you all. I love her to
Absolutely.
death. I love her to death.
Yep, you got it, Barry. Anytime. Anytime.
Oh. Q, I don't know what to say about that.
The Stevie Nicks hat. She
Yeah.
has multiple hats.
I have tons of hats. I have to look you up on this, of course, to
She's
see
a-
anything.
That was my
She's a
first.
sailing maniac. She could sell the Brooklyn Bridge and she don't even own it.
I don't think I could sell the Brooklyn Bridge.
Sure you could.
Has to be holes in it.
Yeah, well, I mean, the potholes come along with it. Once you sell it, I mean, it's out of your hands. It's not your responsibility to fill the holes.
Yes, but I have integrity and I have to feel good about what I'm doing. It just
It
goes
is.
with it.
Yeah,
That's true. That's very
kind of
true.
like trying to sell water out of the Potomac and say it's spring water.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Natural spring water. Oh, don't mind those chunks. It's minerals from former mobsters.
Homestead
I-
Aquarius, hello.
It's a bonus mineral.
Right.
Yeah, it's a bonus
That's
mineral.
Yeah, I don't do stuff
Also,
like
lights
that.
bright.
I tend to not like karma coming to visit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Do
right.
good and you don't have to worry about karma.
That's right. She yeah, she is into that positivity. Woo. Passamaquoddy's like, somebody say Stevie Nicks? Yes, Stevie Nicks was mentioned because Sheena wears a hat like she has.
Lark's Homestead, hello, how are you?
That was my first concert.
Oh, Stevie Nicks. Oh, that would have
Mhm.
been awesome. Oh my
My
gosh.
first concert ever. Yeah, it was incredible. I
That
forget
would
what
be-
solo album it was that she had put out, and
Leather than lace.
might
Leather
have
and
been.
lace.
It might have been later than that. I don't know. I can't remember now. That's terrible, but I was
Maybe
young.
that.
I was young, and there was California Coolers involved. I think to be cool. It was fun though.
There's a cat butt in her face.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Those are cat heads.
it's the Dark Paw show tonight.
Clearly. I just sit back here on my comfy couch and just let him, I just put my feet up.
Welcome back, Chris. Chris is back.
Nope, I done it. Nope,
Oh no,
no,
sir, this
that
is
done
your show. Go right ahead, sir.
Yeah, show no interest in it, and that's when he'll back off. Exactly.
No, there's a lap.
I
Has
just
come
gotta look.
open.
Like,
You're
That
not going,
was
you're talking
very-
about me. You're talking about me, Dad. You're talking about me.
Yeah, and it was a very serious look, like I'm gonna crap in your shoes tonight. Kind of look.
bugs do that too. They'll crap on your bed if you think it.
Oh look, I got a cat head. Oh, he moved.
I didn't know that. We had just gotten Dora. She was just such a cute little pug, and somebody at work told me that. Like, oh, I knew a lady who had a pug. That pug would get mad when she would go to work and would go and crap on her pillow. Made me so paranoid.
Oh, good Lord. Oh,
Can you
Lord.
imagine? Like, well, I think she should lock her bedroom door. It's a pug.
Dark Paw, I tried to turn the
Right.
reins over to you, but you were just like, "The hell you doing, human?"
I saw that too, Passamaquoddy.
You
That's
had-
too funny.
You had an opportunity to, take over the world, let your species populate the world and outnumber humans, but you blew it. This is a perfect platform. This and Rumble.
All right.
Now let's not bring up Rumble. They might start fighting now, so be careful.
True.
I got one that wants in. I'll be right back, folks.
Okay. Probably because that little devil's
Possum.
out there. Mm-hmm.
Yes,
They're all
I don't
coming in.
trust them. I don't trust them. I know there's a lot of people out there that love them, but unless you've had experiences like I have with possums, you'll never know just how evil they really are.
Yeah. I've only seen, actually, my daughter has seen them more than I have with the dog, taking the dog out at night. One played dead that she saw when it saw Rezzy. Rezzy's about as big as a possum, so it must have been a really small possum. And then the other one screamed at her from the fence, saw Rezzy and went, ah!
So this sweet little thing was at the door, hanging from the window.
Oh,
Going, let me in, let me in.
yeah, because the possum's out there, Daddy.
It's so scary out here. Oh,
Which one is that one?
well, I really haven't picked a name for it yet.
Oh,
Or yeah.
Let me see her. Let me see her.
But she won't. Oh, she's getting mad.
She's like going, ah.
You should
That's
call her
okay.
Milkshake.
Oh.
Milkshake.
I
Oh
don't
my
know.
God.
Look at her head. She's kind of got the upper part of butterfly wings on her head.
so that's Dark Paws, baby. Looks.
Could be. I don't know.
Is that Charlie's sibling?
Yeah. Well, no. Would be more like, if we had to go by.
Oh, okay. So like
related.
different.
That's actually one of Clementine's babies.
So different baby mama.
Yeah,
maybe
different mom altogether.
probably same baby daddy. You
The
get
white and
around,
gray
Dark Paw.
one. You don't see her too often. The white and gray
Clementine's babies.
Yeah.
You can call her Navel. Keep it in the citrus family.
Sure.
Navel. That's cute.
We do, baby. What is it? You know where the food bowl is, honey.
Eagle Tracker. Eagle Tracker. Mike is in the house.
Baby mama drama. Hey, Eagles Tracker.
Hey, you got people following you all over, don't you, Sheena?
I need to share you out. Come to think about that. Give me just a second here. I forgot.
Oh, well,
But I did announce it in my live that you would be live. So.
Oh, that's right.
That was sweet.
Yeah.
It's the only thing it's the right thing to do. I'm not a turd.
I didn't know if you saw, because I answered that question twice, actually, because you asked me when I would be live, and it's always at 11 Sundays, except for last Sunday. Last Sunday was a different story. I won't be doing that for a while, guys. No 24 hours for me.
Yeah.
How hard did you sleep?
Huh?
Did you sleep hard when you went to bed?
Oh my God, girl. I had to do a couple things first. And then when I got done with those two chores, which only took like 15 minutes each, I hit this couch. I was gone. And I woke up, and the sun was going down. And I'm like, is this the next day? Because I thought it was like morning.
Yeah.
Because the sun was setting, which is in that direction, but it didn't matter because I'm in the house. Everything looked dark anyway. I'm going, what the hell? What time is it? I grabbed my phone. I'm like, oh, it's the same day. I was like, you got to be kidding me. I slept all day long.
Oh, I believe it.
Because it ended at noon, right? So
yeah,
I was just like, so I got those two things done. Then I laid down. And after that, it was.
Sit down, please.
Yeah,
I stayed with Barry. I didn't even get off. I stayed on until he went off. Yeah, and then I slept like a freaking died. And then I woke up like 4 hours later and was like, okay, I am not doing 24 hours with you again.
Yeah. Don't worry, honey. Unless I'm paid big money, I'm not going to do another 24 hours.
Too old.
No, yeah,
Never
too old. I'm
say
too
never.
old.
I'm feeling
Never
it.
say never.
That's right. Never say never. That's just
Hey,
like
like I said,
talking about foods the other night. Never say never that you won't eat that.
oh yeah,
because-
and then I ended up cooking something, didn't I?
Yeah, that's a fact.
How many watch hours did you get, Barry? Lark's Homestead wants to know.
I'm really not sure because I don't know what I had before that. Something like I could tell you what it is right now.
This is why I love Barry, though. Did you hear? He didn't even know what he had before. It's not about that. It's
Yeah,
just like, if I get there, I get there. If I don't, I don't.
yeah. It's just
I was trying to hang with you as
At
much as
least
I
he's
could.
being smart about it. He's working on his watch hours before his number, which is brilliant.
that
So much
is.
smarter than going the other way.
Yeah.
yeah. Tennessee hung with me a long time too. Everybody that tried to do their best to hang with me on that 24-hour. Carol, Bob, Bushcrafter, Mama Al, everybody just, I appreciate you guys being there. I don't know if I said that enough or not, but I'm saying it now. You guys were awesome.
I
know
came
that-
back thinking
You're
you were
welcome.
still on, but you were saying 1:00 your time. I was thinking Eastern Standard. So then I got on. I'm like, oh
yeah, I
wait.
started at 1 p.m. Eastern and then ended at noon Eastern. So
Yeah.
I had to keep bouncing back and forth thanks to the hospital. And
yeah,
plus,
well, that's perfectly understandable.
that was the day Junior was having his surgery too. So
Yeah, uh-huh.
Oh, Passamaquoddy. I know the after. It's the before and after. I get you, Mama. Those
I had
migraines.
quite a
Ooh,
few more. I did gain some subscribers since then.
awesome.
I'm getting a few from the UK as well. So
That's killer.
I got a whole pile of UK people love me. I don't know why, but they seem to come to my channel more than Americans. I don't get it.
Do you ship that far out?
Yes.
You do
Mhm.
international shipping? Oh wow.
Yes.
Oh, that's
Yes.
probably why they love that.
Yeah, I
bet.
get amazing prices too. They're like, you're the first American that we've got amazing shipping prices from. And
Aw.
I've perfected it to where I can get it to them in 4 days if they need it sooner. So I'm getting good. I'm getting good at this. But I do the homework and I go out of my way. So
Yeah, you're a smart one. Smart.
I try to be. I try.
You,
did
you
they
are.
did they move it or I can't find the watch hours?
Check, maybe try on your phone. It's I forget. I found it
Oh,
real
don't
easy.
make me put my old man glasses on, Carol.
I'm sorry, but it's really easy because you go to the urn down at the bottom and then you just scroll up and it shows you everything.
Oh,
they
wait a
are
minute.
not old man glasses.
Yeah.
They
Yes.
are considered the magic eye.
Oh,
Woo.
let me tell you,
I
my
lost so
big
many
one-
hours.
The magic eye.
Hey, Jeep, what's up? Good to
I,
see you.
523 public watch hours in the last 365 days.
Jeeps in the house.
Yay.
Hey,
You got what
Jeeves.
was that, Barry?
523 public watch hours in the last 365 days.
We're
Um,
almost the same. I
Yeah.
got 503. But I'm not putting out any content really. I've got to get some content
Yeah.
out. But still, that's doing great. That 24-hour probably bumped you up.
I've got footage on both my phone and my computer. I've unloaded my phone twice now, and I still have footage on my phone. And I'm just sitting on it, and I know that's a bad thing to do, but I've got all this other stuff I'm trying to do around the house, and I just like there's only enough. Unlike Sheena, I just have to like use my energy for one thing, and if I don't have energy for everything, and I just don't try to do it.
Q, I agree with you. I think that would be funny to watch. I really do. Homestead Aquarius do a 24-hour live stream, and we find out how many times he violates.
Mike's got a naked garden. Are you got a naked garden in the trench?
Hmm. Yeah.
I've seen, so I watched some channels that might as well be.
Just for the naked garden. Oh no.
Hey,
yes.
I'm all good with making naked gardening day shorts. I enjoy those, but other than that, no. Ain't about to garden naked, not where I am. I don't want to be completely.
I mean, there's channels like, don't get me wrong, I watch her.
No.
Like Little Red Heidi Hood, you know, she's almost
Heidi Ho?
there.
I mean,
Yeah, with that too, but
I have too much fun playing with the illusion factor. I ain't about to get naked in the hood and try to garden. Ain't no way.
Hi, Mary.
hey, Mary Bernie.
Eagle Trekker, which is Mike, is going to be wearing dirt lobster earrings while he's naked gardening.
oh,
Oh wow!
Wow.
oh gosh. Too funny.
Wow.
You're a wild one.
He's a real wild one.
Yeah. With the things that bite here, no, I'm keeping my clothes on.
I need to.
I don't feel like, even with my clothes on, I still get bit in the butt by those mosquitoes.
I'm gonna leave my hat on.
You know, I had a dragonfly on my shoulder today and didn't even realize it.
That's a sign of good luck, Barry.
What, a dragonfly on my shoulder?
Yeah. Yes,
That's
it is.
cool.
It was back here, and
Yep.
I didn't realize it until I leaned down to, because I was filming. I'm trying not to give up stuff of my next video. So I was moving some plants around to see, what they were producing. And when I bent down like that, I felt it. The whole time I was walking around, I didn't feel this thing on my shoulder. But when I laid down, I could feel it. Because they got a little bit of weight to them. They're not real heavy, but they got enough weight to let you know that they're there.
Yeah.
Very good luck. Very good luck. And they eat mosquitoes.
Yeah.
I
That's
looked
the best
back and
part.
said, well, hello there. I was like, okay. So I just kept on filming. I was like, no big deal.
But when Mom passed, they would knock on the window and it would be a pair. They would knock on my sliding glass window. It's also supposed to be like a message from heaven, like from somebody who's passed. Like a little kiss from heaven.
Mary, I've never heard of that, but that sounds fantastic. Mary said, ever heard of this recipe? Chocolate lasagna. I've never heard of that, but that sounds fantastic.
Those are
Do you have
two
a
things
recipe?
I love, lasagna and chocolate.
I love
No,
chocolate.
it's not made quite that way. It's last one I made was homemade pudding. It's layers of pudding and like graham crackers and stuff like that. Yeah, it's a dessert.
Yum.
You can make it many different ways.
Just what
And
I'm
you just
not
keep
allowed to have right now.
As long as it's not, if it has sugar in it, I'll be in a coma. I will be out like a light. So
Is that what happens to you too?
that's what happened to me yesterday. It knocks me out. Yesterday they taught me in the
Okay, Bob.
Chinese. I didn't fight against
Or
it, but
pass my body. I'm sorry.
I'm here to tell you right now, it knocked me out. I was in a food coma. I totally missed my own live stream.
I get that
woke
way
up
too. I don't know what it's from. Like
well, your blood sugar spikes and it causes your brain to swell, and then you go to sleep.
Holy
That's why
crap.
that's why after you eat, you don't have any energy and you're real tired and lethargic.
Yeah.
It's not just tryptophan. It's because it spikes your blood sugar. Even just protein will spike your blood sugar. And I'm not even a diabetic at all. Not type 2, not nothing. And I ate the egg rolls and I ate the crab ragoons. Next thing I know, I was like, I need a nap. I'll just take a nap and then I'll go live. I didn't wake up. It was like 3 hours later. I woke up and was like,
yeah,
it's 11:11. Holy
That
shit!
was
I
the
missed
part.
my own
That was
day.
the part of your live I was wondering about, because You were, didn't you say that like the Chinese food was like an hour away or something?
Yeah, it
And I was
totally.
like, because I was hanging. It was like a TV show that leaves you hanging. They say to be continued. I'm like, did she get the egg rolls?
I got the egg
God,
rolls.
I was like,
all right.
I hope she.
Oh,
did
I love a good nap too. Eagle
Yeah.
Cracker, my favorite. If I can really
Well,
get one.
I'm a siesta. I mean, come on, but at the same time, I felt good, but that's what happens when I eat. It's over. You know that's the way it is. But that's why I will just not really fast as I drink my coffee with cream, but heavy whipping cream. But for the most part, if I eat real heavy, then it's over.
It knocks me out. Totally knocks me out. Not a
So
good
it's
thing.
kind of like a turkey coma on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it can happen with any big meal or anything that's a little bit deemed heavy by your body, and you're just like.
Yeah, I can get. I can crash just like a diabetic. Because it's just part of the MD. But
well, they say that too with fibro, that we're extra sensitive now to sugar too. Like the hypoglycemic, we can go hypoglycemic real easy, and then the opposite.
It's like your body. It's like your body has to decide on what it wants to do. It's like, if you eat, it's going to take all that energy to digest, especially if it's heavy. Your energy is going to go to that digestion. So you're going to be spent. So you might as well just lay down and relax and don't fight it. Because if you fight it, then you become irritable and then you turn out to look like an ass. And it's just best that you just eat and relax. I didn't even eat tonight. I finally, towards the end of my life, I finally had some smoked oysters, and I had then after I got offline, I had some pork bites because it's mainly all protein, and I'm good now. If I had eaten something carby and something that was like even a ribeye, I'd have been down. I'd have been down for the count.
Really, a ribeye? Wow.
Yeah, it does well because
it's heavy. Yeah, it's heavy.
It's
That's
heavy.
why. I was like, what sugar is in a ribeye? Lost me on ribeye.
Well, there is a little bit of glycogen in protein, but not a significant amount to the point that it's gonna, mess you up. But it being not now, if it was hamburger, you digest it quickly, and then you're hungry again, but your body is absorbing all that nutrition. And you don't have that same effect as a ribeye, whereas the ribeye has not been broken down and ground up. So your body has to work harder to break that down. Now I can do hamburger patty and be fine, but I'll be hungry again a couple hours later because it passes through your body faster because it's already been chewed up.
Yeah, makes sense. Totally makes sense.
I don't have that problem thanks to no gallbladder.
I don't have a gallbladder.
I don't
Mine
either.
doesn't work. Mine actually wasn't nothing wrong with it. It just didn't work 100%. So they said I needed to have it taken out. And that was the biggest mistake I ever did in my life.
Absolutely.
But it's stupid. You too, huh? Not just me.
Yep.
That's
no,
good.
mine was fully compacted.
Ouch.
And I had a gallstone bigger than a quarter stuck halfway in my bowel duct to my stomach.
Ooh.
So yeah, it came out. But see, I digest food in 30 minutes to an hour, so I don't get most of the sleepy or anything like that. It's just like, well, crap, I'm hungry again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much is like that. You crap and you're hungry.
I'm fat adapted. I'll tell y'all, you will save on toilet paper if you quit eating the carbs. You won't crap as much because your body will absorb all of that meat and that fat. But you have to be fat adapted first, or you'll get the craps, and then it's a whole different story. But
it don't matter. It don't matter. I can eat a salad.
I'll get some water. I'll be right back.
I can eat some lettuce. I can eat some spinach. It's coming out in 30 minutes or less.
Wow. Oh, wow.
I am the poster child for please, child, don't lose your gallbladder.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I still have
that sounds like IBS.
No, I still have the ghost gallbladder attacks. I still once in a while pass gallstones from my liver. Yeah.
Oh.
Wow.
Yep. And see, now I found that as long as I eat Greek yogurt, I can slow it down some.
Mm.
But they tried to put me on that, medicine. I forget what it is. It's supposed to stop the ghost gallbladder attacks and the dumping and all of that. Yeah, no. That sent me from about 2 ghost gallbladder attacks a week to 12.
Oh.
I've said Aquarius said, get those cheese curds going. It'll slow things down. Cheese will slow things down.
Yeah,
for sure.
Nope. No, it won't with me.
Wow. Yeah, that is a side effect of the gallbladder removal. There are some patients that end up with that.
See, my problem is that anytime I eat or drink, my liver dumps every bit of bile that it has out. So I try to stretch between eating because I know I am taxing the crap out of my liver.
Mm.
Like I
have
said,
the constant drip. I don't get any help. It's just constantly dripping. Which also can cause IBS, which they don't explain to you. That you're always dripping bile by the way that they rerouted you. There's no I
don't have the drip. If I eat, my liver automatically dumps all the bile instead of having the gallbladder to slowly send it out. No, it just dumps everything, and I'm like, oh crap.
I don't got the drips. I got the ships.
Ain't that the truth? You could do 100-yard dash and nothing flat, let me tell you. And then all you do is pray, please let me get the gurgle. Let me have one gurgle. I'm almost there.
Yeah.
Well, good night, guys.
I don't blame you, Bob.
Peace, everybody.
Good night, Bob.
I was like, oh my gosh. 3 women talking about crap in themselves.
Like some said, hold my beer.
Pretty much.
Oh my gosh.
Usually
No.
it's coffee.
With me, I have, Junior said he thinks Bob has a great idea.
All the men are like, we're out of here. The women are talking about the shits.
They don't realize it can happen to them too. But I found Greek yogurt because I tend to not eat American yogurt because all they want to do is just fill it with sugar and crap. Or I eat the Greek yogurt and that helps out a whole lot.
Oh my gosh, Eagle Stricker. You just chose the hot chicks to do that in front of?
Oh my gosh.
Too funny. Yeah, poop does happen, right, Larkson? Especially after you have your gallbladder removed until your body adjusts.
Oh my God, how did we go into the poop farm? I don't get it.
Nope, sorry.
We always start out. We
were good. We haven't done this in a while.
No, that's true. Barry, how's your poop?
Yeah.
It's not that we're talking about poop. We are talking about health matters.
Health. That's right.
Let's put a spin on that one.
Yep. Barry doesn't get to poop much because he still has the probe from the aliens that,
Mine is consistent. That's all you need to know.
Aliens.
Yeah, he used to have a bad Wi-Fi connection, and Bob and I basically were like, he's the aliens, and Barry played along. It's like the aliens, and then went into probe talk, and then making him like a signaling station for their home ship, and
my parties don't end up in the bathroom instead of Aquarius. Because we don't waste liquor to the porcelain goddess. We do not waste liquor.
Your granddad said, I don't know why people take forever in the bathroom. That's why you buy a house with 2 bathrooms.
Yes. Even 3.
Imagine 2 people in the same house that don't have a gallbladder. Yeah.
Oh, good Lord.
1 bathroom. That's fun.
Shitter's full.
That's a great word. Were you about that yet?
For some reason.
Are you done yet?
I don't know. I'm not sure why Bob left. I don't know why. Oh my gosh.
It also helps too, Sheena, if we go back to the whole alien thing and Bigfoot, it also helps to know that I live in like 15 acres of woods.
Yeah.
That's
So-
true.
Anything
Yeah.
can happen in this valley and probably has.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
This hasn't happened to Barry. It's happened to his neighbor, maybe.
yeah, that's probably why he actually does. But
Mm-hmm. It's like, oh, I'm sorry. The home ship is calling. I must go.
yeah,
The mothership has arrived. But I'm laughing about all them here, hold my beer. Ah, crap, no. The beer's nasty. Here, hold my. You know you're in trouble when I say hold my coffee.
Yes. Same. Same.
And
Or
I
I'm
hope
in
they're
trouble.
strong enough. I hope they're strong enough to hold the cup up, is what I'm saying, too.
Lark's home said it didn't happen if it's not on a video.
That's
in
for
my
TN.
case, it would probably be some vodka, and those are hard to put in your pocket. So I wouldn't be saying like, "Here, hold my vodka and watch this." I would be pretty much taking it with me. Watch me and my vodka do this. Yeah. Me and vodka haven't talked in a long time, so
Yeah. It made me
Look,
blind.
trying to be good.
I've been at a few hippie festivals, and I've actually been told, here, hold my brownie. I'm like, oh, crap, here we go.
Oh my gosh. You forgot you were in a live, Passamaquoddy?
Oh my gosh, Boss McGlady.
Went to go do something, forgot. I could see that happening with even me. I could do that. Just hope
If I
it's
had-
never mine.
If I had vodka, I'd be like, hold my hair.
Homestead Aquarius, you got that one?
If I got vodka, I'm making tinctures.
Not if I'm in the house.
Oh, goodness.
Mm-hmm.
You better get 2 bottles of vodka. Good thing we're not neighbors.
Oh my gosh, almost homesteading. It's been years on the Long Island iced tea. Back to the time when the country bar, when I used to go two-stepping, and that's been years. I haven't heard the word Long Island iced tea in forever.
Mm.
Liquor's quicker.
I never
Yeah.
cared much for them.
Liquor's quicker. I didn't care for him, but boy, they got you where he was going.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised people still buying that crap.
Barry, did you see the private? Just so you know.
Well, is it really?
Mhm.
I didn't know that.
Yep.
I learn something new every day. I lost you guys. How do I find you?
Oh, you just don't hit us. Do you have your tabs open? I've done that before.
What did you learn?
It's the red dot. Come back to the red dot. And the duck.
Come back towards the
Okay,
light.
come back. Come to the light. There's
Come
the
to the light.
tabs.
Come to
There
the
you.
light.
I think that's you.
It's a red
Yes, I found you. I never
I-
did that before. Oh, I lost you again. Hold on.
dot. I've done it once.
Come to the light, my
Okay.
children.
You said come back to the dots. Is it that one? That's not it.
That's the red dot, usually. Is what
Them
you
dots
can
can
see.
get you in trouble.
Oh my gosh.
The
I
duck and the
can't believe
dot.
you have to be brilliant to do this. Hey, I didn't know you could have the chat on this on StreamYard.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
hmm
I'll be darned.
And you can have private chat for the people that are up on the panel. Yeah.
I did not know that. I learned something new from you guys.
Wow. And you're like computer geeky too. Like you know your stuff. Barry, you should feel honored.
Yeah, you taught me something.
That's right.
I'm
like,
fixing to say something to someone
Uh-oh.
in chat.
Yeah.
What did I do?
It ain't worth it.
No.
Ain't worth it. Happens again, but I would never mind, I'm not gonna say it out loud.
Fixing a can.
Good night, almost homesteading. Have a
Good night,
beautiful
almost
night.
homesteading.
I love it when Barry thinks. You can tell when he's thinking.
I know, we both
You
are
just
like
want
that.
to rub his head. You just want to rub his head. Like, what are you thinking?
I get resting.
What are
I
you
get,
thinking, Barry?
get the resting bitch face is what happens to me.
Okay,
Like,
I think I know. I think I know now what you're talking about. I was like going, oh crap, what did I do?
Not you. Oh, have a good night, Eagles. Wow, 3 hours.
Good night,
That's
Mike.
Not much sleep.
I still have to accept it, so there's that.
Mm-hmm.
Nope, I missed something now.
I could sit in dungeon all day damn well want to. I still have,
Mhm.
I have to accept it.
Yeah.
Have fun with that virtual server I'm running, though. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, I'm missing something big time. I really am.
Are you in?
Anybody
You
need
don't have
cherry
the chat up
balls?
because she's on her phone.
Oh, I see
I
it.
don't
No,
have-
I see it. I see it now. Okay, yeah.
I'm scared to push that button again. I may not find my way back.
I love virtual drives that are running in another operating system. Cocksucker. I mean,
Probably does.
have you seen my cat?
It's probably quite bendy.
Oh, I wish Bob hadn't left.
I know,
Dang it.
really did.
I wanted
too.
to tell him something about that creep. That one's been giving him trouble. Because I put him on notice to YouTube. So.
Good.
Kitty, I
You
can't
see yourself out.
anything.
No, Homestead. You're good.
Yeah, I had fun with that one before too.
Mhm.
Me 3.
Yeah.
Really? Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. I've had amusement park of fun.
They will learn not to mess with certain people.
Yeah, well, I don't know if Sheena, were you there that night?
Which night?
When I was
It was
on
many
at
To bid so many.
when I met Barry, actually, I think I met you that night at Devil Dog.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, some choice things were said that night.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I
Interesting.
may have or may not have a copy of that night too.
You know what's sad is when people don't have a life to live.
Mm-hmm.
Hi,
Exactly.
Kitty, at the window.
Got another kitty at the window?
What you doing?
That possum's scaring the crap out of those kitties tonight. Or there's a bigger one that you didn't see.
The cat's looking too.
Yeah.
Oh, that's his girlfriend.
Oh, then you're leaving.
He loves her to death.
It's like,
Hey,
hey,
Barry,
babe.
stay sideways. Y'all know the saying about how
He starts to
pets
look like.
and their parents kind of
That's
start
right.
looking alike.
Mm-hmm.
And let's get Dark Paw turned sideways again, and Barry, yeah, look at that, yeah.
He's getting all cleaned up for his lady. He's like, come,
Only-
you can let her in.
I don't have a messed up ear like he has. So
No, but you got the dark eyebrows.
She's
No,
saying
you
you're
just heard-
furry.
No, I did not. Oh my God, no! I wouldn't accuse nobody of that crap. Ugh. No, Barry, that's not how you save on a water bill. But no, it was perfect. Both of them was looking at the exact same angle, just a little further apart, and yeah, it was great. See what I'm saying? Only thing Barry don't have is a mustache.
Dartpaw has half of mustache. And
Yep, he has half a mustache. It's the dark eyebrows. It just hit just right.
He's just got a weird goatee going on right there. He's like, stop, human.
His hormones wasn't strong enough to grow out the full mustache.
So,
but it was mainly the intense look on both of their faces is what was. What
I saw it.
It was great.
Oh no, Pass! You should not forget to eat. You're so good at making food. Always
At
making.
least Barry knows he's going to always have a sidekick for his show here now.
Mm-hmm.
And if he can't do the live, Dartpaw will, step in for him.
yeah, I'm just gonna quit producing videos. I'm gonna strap that action cam to him. He can just do all the filming. Come back to me when it needs charged or whatever, or unloaded. Just let him do all the videos.
That's not a bad idea, actually.
Yeah, you probably come back to 1 million subscribers. That's what people get on here for is cats and other things. But cats are number one.
Cats.
I told you all during the live, that I said if I fell asleep and I started snoring on my live, that would be sure to give me 1 million views and probably 1 million subscribers. It's
people love it.
People want to stare at somebody snoring while they're sleeping.
Well, I just wait for them to scratch themselves so I can laugh. I'll never forget when I saw that one lady doing a sleep live. Granny something is her name. And she literally every night does a sleep live. Literally.
Oh my
God. Her name is Granny something. And I thought I have to subscribe to her because she deserves it. If she's willing to go that far, she deserves it. And so I did. But yeah, every night she puts the cam on her. She's like 70. I want to say she's like 70 years old. And she does. She has the cam on her and she sleeps. And then she gets up in the morning and she's real nice and says, good morning. And I thought, I wish if I was that happy when I woke up, that'd be amazing.
No, I don't want all the people watching me sleep. That's just creepy. No.
You'd have to inject coffee in me before I wake up, so that way I could wake up in a good mood right off the bat, instead of having to wait till the caffeine kicks in.
It's the creep factor of not knowing, how many creeps are out there watching you doing things they shouldn't be doing. No.
Right.
I don't have to sleep for that. They just come to my chat.
That's right. There's plenty of them on here. That's true.
I do have to say though, I mean, Sheena, you got a pretty good crew on there. I've never seen anybody step out of line, but I'm sure you've had them.
Oh, when they do, everybody gangbang.
Yeah,
they're gone.
So that's what I'm saying.
The owls will beat the daylights out of anybody on mine. They get all mad.
Yeah. Well,
I think the worst part is it's not usually just some random person. It's usually another channel just being an a-hole. And I hate to say that, but I really feel like that's how it is.
Yeah. I agree.
Well, all I can say is get alive,
Exactly.
If we're not your cup of tea, don't bother with us,
Yeah, exactly.
When I don't like somebody, I stay the hell away from them.
Exactly.
That's what I told them too, straight up. You guys know me. I tell the
Yep.
truth. I just speak the truth. And I'm like, I don't go to other resellers' channels because I don't want them to judge me and say, oh, I have my own subscribers. I don't. They're the ones that told me to sell my rocks. They're the ones that got me back to doing what I wanted to do. It was my people. And they're not really my people, but we're a big family. And it's like, they are so hateful, the resellers, and not all of them. But they will get together and email each other and talk crap and connive. And it's like, man, that's bad karma. That's so going to come back on you. And I think it's sad that some of my people that buy from me are like, they were rude to me. And they don't even have channels. They're just buyers that want somewhere to be. And it's like very sad that these people aren't even YouTubers, are not even content creators, and even they're getting crapped on by other people. And it's like, well, that don't happen over here. I don't go to those channels for a reason. I mean, because I'm not going to be made to feel like I've got to be a part of a clique. I don't have to be a part of anybody's clique. So it's crazy, man.
Yeah, but you earn that following honestly, and not like some people.
I don't have a clique. I have a family.
Yeah, exactly. Some people get it the dishonest way, or they go to some of the bigger channels and try to shadow that person and try to make them their new best friend, and it's. I want people to like me for who I am, not because I sucked up.
Right.
I'm not gonna.
I'm homegrown. Homegrown the hard way.
Yeah.
But it's been a long road, let me tell you. Hard one too. Is it hot over there, Barry?
It's not as bad as it was when I started the live. It was like what was it? It was like 75-ish. That's with the heat, with the humidity. The humidity is like 83% right now. It's off the chart right now. I mean, it's get your shorts on and your snorkel, start swimming through it. Right now it's 73 degrees, so it's not too bad.
That's not bad. Yeah,
it's the humidity part of it. So yeah, humidity. Oh my God, what did I say? Humidity was earlier, 83%.
Yep.
97% now. What?
Oh my gosh. That's thick.
About usual. That's usual.
I'm sorry, 91. I'm trying to read without my glasses, but I was fairly close. 91.
Jeez.
Yep, that's pretty much usual for Memphis, but it's because
a lot of people think
that
you just figure up the humidity, but you have to factor in dew point and humidity together, and that's how you get
feel like
temperature.
Yep.
What it feels like is because it's droplets on your skin, and it's pretty much like amplifying the heat. Because you cannot see those droplets on your skin. You might be able to feel it. You can't see it. It's already absorbed it, and then when the sun hit, it's like a magnifying glass. So it's like amplifying the heat. That's why people get heat stroke. Oh, there's Charlie. Hey, Charlie.
Good night, gardening warrior. Have a beautiful night.
Night.
Good night, Q.
Sorry,
Love you.
I'm taking care of something.
Good night, Q.
Let me see. I'm trying to do something.
Hi, baby. Hi, baby. What you doing? Over here. A little closer. Oh, you got such a cute little face. Hey,
No one has a mohawk.
Huh?
The one has a mohawk. That's so cute.
This one?
Yeah.
She also has a light tan mark, but it's not showing up. See, let me shade the light. Yeah, there it is. Oh, and she just wants to be loved on.
She's adorable.
She's a little sweetheart, but her little sister has been. I've been waking up and her little sister's laying right up next to me. This one used to do that. She acts like she's too big a girl now. So her little sister comes over here and sleeps next to me. Oh! Did you see that? Ambushed.
Cute. Really sweet.
Oh.
We see Barry tomorrow and he has ringworms on his face.
Yeah.
Gross.
They've been treated. Tell them. Say I would be treated. We didn't like it. We were treated.
Ring around the berry.
Wake up, looks like tic-tac-toe on my face. All you gotta do is fill in the X's. Oh. You've been avoiding me all day. If you missed out on any lovins, it's because you've been like stuck up and stuff, and
I'm gonna post something. Hold on, in the side chat. That's the person we just removed. If those of you would like to go and also hide that channel, it's a troll. It's a common troll on YouTube who has multiple channels, but at least you'll be dealing with one less. So he's hidden right now from Barry's. He's hidden from my channel.
I didn't realize
he's blocked from my channel too.
I didn't realize that was one of
and he's reported.
I didn't realize that was one of his channels.
Yeah.
If I knew all the other names, I would take care of those too.
I'll have to look through my list and I'll give you some of them.
Oh, that'd be
But no
awesome.
kidding.
No kidding.
I'm running a virtual drive on my computer. I'm actually in Linux right now, but I'm running a Windows virtual drive inside of Linux. So call me a little paranoid, but it's a really good security feature. It's very hard to hack. So if they're going to hack anything, it's going to be on StreamYard or YouTube side.
Yeah, I don't know how to do all that stuff. Get a VPN.
I don't know why people would want to do that anyway. That is so ugly.
I know.
Yep.
I almost couldn't do it because my computer, when I had my desk on the other side, somebody, I don't know which one, unplugged it, my laptop. So overnight, it discharged the battery. When I realized what happened, I plugged it in, and my computer restarted. And when it restarted, it had Windows 11 waiting, and it started up in Windows 11. I was like, no. Now nothing's going to work right. And I thought, this isn't going to work right. But the only thing I had to do was, because when you start my computer up, it gives you two options. One is Windows, or the other one is Linux. And I always choose Linux because I speak fluent Linux. But I was like, I noticed something wasn't right, and I'm like, what is this? Because it wasn't dual booting; it was only showing Windows, and I'm like, I know there's two operating systems in my computer, so I did a little magic and I got it to bring it up, and sure enough, Linux was still installed, but the dual boot option was gone, because when you put a new version of Windows on your computer, it wipes the Linux boot off. So I had to do all the
I thought said troll got married.
I heard that too through the grapevine, but who knows? Hell knows with him.
Were they blind and dumb?
I don't
Who
know.
really
There was
knows?
videos, so who knows?
Yeah. Oh, he's got new videos with the said wife.
On the or fiance. I don't know. I quit watching a long time ago, and I didn't even know what was uncovered. I didn't know that, and it was like, well, that makes a lot of sense.
Yep. He's got tons of them. It makes sense then if he is busy with that, why he's been a little bit quiet, but
For a little bit.
a little bit. He
Why
goes,
in the hell would you want the name Peter North anyway? Wasn't he like
because
that?
it basically reveals the core of the person who's using it.
Yeah. I think it's supposed to be a stud name or something. I don't know.
I
Well,
think it was
Peter
a
North
porn
was
star,
a
wasn't he?
Porn star.
Porn star, right? Yeah, corn star. It's a
Corn star. Yeah.
well, he was also
corn
no,
star.
no, it was a political one. It was for a military. There's a military man named Peter North that was in the news years ago.
Oh, okay.
I think so. I think
Uh,
I think
Whoa.
North was in there. I don't remember if his first name was Peter, but yeah. I
Oh.
still like the corn. That's so perfect. The
Yes.
corn star.
You can go to that channel and hide it, honey. You know who it is because I sent you a message. I'm glad you
Okay.
came back in. Perfect.
welcome back,
Everybody.
Pastor Buddy.
I suggest everybody do it, to be honest with you, because I dealt with that turd for so long. Finally, I had enough and said,
We
I'm
all
done with
have.
your block, because
Yep.
it got so old and it was like,
Yeah.
ugh. And he was so stupid. He would email as if I was going to open
Yeah,
his
that's
damn
right,
pictures because I knew what he was up to. It was like, that's how you get hacked. I would
Oh
not
my
respond to him.
gosh.
Also, don't respond to somebody. Make sure you change your name. If you don't want to reveal your name to somebody, make sure on your email that you change your name. So, like, mine will come as Bless Mama if it's my regular email. And of
Mhm.
course, my business is my business name, but like on my regular email, I'll put Bless Mama because if this idiot, everything is public record. If you own property or whatever, you send them an email, they got your name, they figure out where you live, they can look up a county, they know your address, and then you're screwed. What if this person really is a freaking psycho? So,
Mhm.
guys out there on the internet, please be safe. Safety first. I hate to say that, but we're women, and
Mhm.
you got to look out for each other. You got to look out for yourself. Be careful. I mean, they start off all nice, and
Yeah.
hell, I had a video made about me because the guy was a jerk, and he was an idiot because he sent me a ugly, threatening email from his business account. His email is his business account, and it was like, you're such an idiot. So just be safe. That's all I'm
Yeah.
saying. Is be safe out there.
Yeah.
Pack 24/7. I dare one to come at me.
Do you see what Chris said? Peter North was in Watergate.
Mm.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, because it was so long back, it was so far back that I couldn't remember exactly what.
Wasn't Deep Throat though in Watergate too, and then yeah, they chose some interesting names. Well,
Very interesting.
yes, very interesting.
That's because they have no life. They are low lifes and they're just sick people.
That's a nice craft thing that you have, Pass. Yeah, it sounds awesome.
I like
Oh.
Passamaquoddy.
Great
I
craft
probably said her name wrong.
tool. Yep.
Yeah, that was years ago, and I was
That's
a kid.
right,
and really
Oliver.
didn't care. But I can remember the name was North something.
Yeah. Yeah, General North Oliver. Yep, I remember that. I do not recall. When they had him on the stand. I can't recall what it was about, but that's all he would say. I do not recall. I cannot recall.
Here's the sweetheart that wakes up next, or I wake up next to.
Oh, she snuggles you.
Oh my goodness, what was that?
Who the hell are they? So cute.
Wow.
She doesn't know if it's another dimension you're sending her into. She sees strangers. She's like, what?
She's like, no, I like it here, Dad.
So cute.
I didn't do it.
Don't put me through the portal. Please. Keep me.
Yeah,
All right, I
so-
gotta call it a nice 2:20 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I have a little boy that will be up at probably 8:30 tomorrow. He always chooses 8:39 ish, and yeah, I usually don't sleep till probably about 4. Is when my
Yeah.
lights will go out. So
Yeah.
love
Okay,
you, Barry.
Good
Love you
night.
too, girl.
Yeah, have a good
Sweet
night.
dreams. We love you.
Love
Thanks for
you too.
joining.
Thanks, Gina. Thanks, Mama Al. I'm glad I was with you guys when Mr. North
Me
showed
too.
wanting
Ugh.
women to hold his particle
Ugh,
matter.
it's so ridiculous.
His little atom. I'll hold it
Micro
for you.
Adam.
Yeah,
Ian, a sausage?
here. I think I got it. Maybe.
Sure, he's one of those that has to goose himself and just to go to the bathroom.
Oh dear.
I can't stand people like that. I don't have time for that crap.
Night
Mm-mm.
side chat. Me either. Have a good night,
After
guys.
they come after me, they're gonna regret it because I have no problem with there's people on earth that needs to be decreased.
Yeah, it happens. The purge, that happens.
Yeah, I'm all some of the purge I'm for. The
Hey,
freaks of the
Sheena.
world.
So, Sheena, you said you were having trouble with the white truck, right?
With a what?
The white truck,
Which white truck?
FedEx.
Oh yeah, delivering to the post office. What is that about?
Yeah, well, I've had that happen too, but see, they do that to save time and money. So FedEx will bring it to the post office, and then the post office will bring it to your house. So basically, he's only shaved, like in my situation, he's only shaved 3 miles off of his trip. I mean,
It's annoying, especially when you're promised it a certain day and then you see interception, and then it's like if they make it to the post office on time before it closes, then it'll be there. But if they don't get there before 4:30, then it'll be another day. And
Same
it's so
here, yeah.
annoying because I count on that, it's crazy.
and that's why I can't figure out. I've ordered that. It's two 5-pound bags of rice from Walmart. I did it on Walmart.com. I usually get my stuff in like 2 or 3 days.
Mhm.
But this time, I don't know what FedEx's problem is, but they're starting to piss me off. I ordered that on the 2nd.
Mhm.
I still don't have it. Here it is, the 7th. So
I don't know what's going on with them. And this is like the second time this has happened. Because I use them quite often. This is the second time it's happened, not even the first time.
Barry,
makes
you
me
didn't,
wonder. Huh?
you didn't pay for shipping, do you? Did
I
you
do.
pay for shipping?
No, I don't pay shipping.
Report it. You get your shipping refunded, and pretty good chance you get your order reshipped
I'll
out.
get my order refunded, but I don't pay shipping, so it was free shipping.
Well, I hate to. I'm gonna hop down. Well, I'm gonna slowly get down. I'm not doing no hopping.
Yeah, no, you're in the right place if you break something. Let's not try that. okay?
No. This is not the vacation hotspot, Barry. No.
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
Tomorrow night is escape time. I am trying my best to keep that from, anything stopping that from happening. 2 weeks has been long enough in here. But I'm gonna hop down. I gotta get a shower and try to get some sleep because I know they're gonna be busting in before long to check everything.
Well,
Good
thank
night,
you
Mama
for joining us.
Good night. I have so much fun, y'all. I really do. I just have to mute and everything. At hospital, there's all kinds of noises.
You're fine. We love you.
I love you guys, and I
Good
will
night.
see y'all later.
Have a good night.
Y'all have a good night also, and an even better day ahead.
Thank you.
You too. Aw. But
It's just you and me.
Kitty, you're just too sweet. You're too sweet for your own good. Okay.
Oh,
Okay, I get it. Yeah. Yeah, you love your daddy. I get it. Well, that was a really serious look. She just gave me a serious look. Hmm. Yeah. I know some cats are going to spend tomorrow outside because today while I was working in the house, they were always like in there. It's like they got ESP. I know they do because they know exactly where I'm going to be next, and they're right there on it. It's always something that I want to pick up and move to another room, and they're just like, "Oh, I got to hop up on that thing and get right up on it." Oh, you wanted to move this, Dad? No, I don't think so. I don't think so, Daddy.
always gardening. Have a great night. And hello to, I've never seen this channel, Aquarium World. Hello.
Howdy, howdy. Oh my God! Now I'm just kind of a little bit paranoid, but new ones coming in.
Don't be overly paranoid. It's fine.
They can't do anything anyway.
Mm-mm.
But
No. Good night, Lark's Homestead. Have a
you
beautiful
know,
night.
oh,
I can hear Chris saying, heading the dogs to the vet, I reckon, next week. I love the way he talks.
okay, okay. Oh my God, you got the paws involved too.
Ow.
Don't like that. I don't know what she was. Hey,
You looking sleepy, Barry?
yeah, I've been hard at it today. And really didn't have the energy to do it, so I kind of pushed myself a bit.
Yeah.
But this stuff has to get done because if I put it off any longer, it's going to be just, so out of control. And I'm not going to be able to. But I'd like to. I've got a smaller room, and I think it'd be perfect for YouTube. So I could get out of this room, out of the living room, and put my computer and everything in there. And then this room back here behind me is probably going to still be storage because a certain somebody hasn't come back and got her stuff, and I wish she would so she can just get it out of my hair.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, can't do that if she won't answer. So stop.
Good night,
I
dear.
see you, Gear, but it's early yet.
But wait, there's more. This is the dawning of the angel Aquarius. Angel Aquarius.
Oh, that's the wrong one. There we go. I looked out the window and realized the porch light was bringing all the moths to the. Bringing all the moths.
Bringing all the moss to the yard.
Yeah. Oh. Oh. You were just such a big baby. Oh.
Well, Gary, or Barry, everybody pretty much said if she don't come get it, kick it to the curb. Kick it to the curb.
Wait, kick what to the curb?
Her stuff.
Oh, yeah. Might as well. See, the sad thing is the kids' stuff's mixed in with it.
Oh.
It's like.
It's not the kid's fault.
No, it's not. Yeah, I don't want to get into that on here, but sometimes we just make bad choices in life. don't
It's
realize
inevitable.
that. I mean, we don't
Hey,
realize how many people it affects, right?
right. At the time, no one does. I mean, and you don't know if you'd never tried and you learned something. So, I feel like every trial that you go through, you learn a little bit more about yourself. And it's better than not trying at all and being stagnant. I mean, you have to look at it that way. It was a blessing. It just taught you something
Yeah.
that what you really want, that's how I see it.
Well, they came back 4 times. That's 4 times that not only was I disappointed, but my 2 little girls were disappointed. I mean, they thought, "Oh, this is it. They're coming back together," and then and then she decided she's like already got some new guy lined up. I'm like, Jesus,
Oh.
we've been married for 14 years, and this is what you want to do? Just throw it away? Nah.
You can't help that though.
Nah.
You can only control what you do. And so you can't blame yourself either.
No. I mean, I'm not going to say I was a saint. I made mistakes too, but yeah. I don't think you throw away 14 years like that. Just walk out. Oh, I think I could do better.
She's going to find out real fast that the grass is not greener on the other side.
You got to understand what her family's like too. Really messed up. Yeah. Her mom took her sister, she was 16, took her to a bar, somehow got her a drink, and then when her sister, she, I had to use the restroom, her mom left her there.
Oh my gosh.
Left her at the bar. 16 years old.
But you know what? We've all had a lot of us have had crappy childhoods that we survived through, but we can't use that as an excuse as adults because you move past the trauma, you grow, you don't repeat the same thing that you went through and carry on that curse. But you have to want to change. You can use the excuses all day long, feel sorry for me, you know what? But at the end of the day, you have to become strong from that. Not just, especially if you have children, you don't want to pass that on to them. You want to be the strong one. You want to come out strong. It didn't beat me. It didn't defeat me. And that's a lot of the problem is most people say in their poor, pitiful me, instead of, okay, I screwed up. I'm not going to be like that. I'm going to grow and I'm going to live my best life. And that's unfortunately, some people it's trauma. Trauma sticks in your brain. It's like I always say, trauma is there. Trauma, you get reminded by smells, times, dates, holidays, things, and trauma is always there. You will forget good times faster than you will trauma. And I know that factually myself, but you have to grow from it. You move on, you grow. Will you still be triggered? Absolutely. But you don't have to live there. It was the past. You don't have to live there. And I tell myself that all the time. I don't live there anymore. I move into the future. And so, but that's just me. It's not as easy for everybody. Not everybody is that strong-willed, especially if you're used to somebody making things better for you and you haven't had to do it yourself. When you hit rock bottom, that's when you either sink or swim. You decide that things are going to be different, That's my opinion.
Well, you're right. Like Bushcrafter said, here's one of the problems: we build other people up, and then they think they are too good.
You're right. I did that, Chris. I did that. 3 marriages, I've done that. So yes, I totally agree with that.
Yeah, this is number 2. Yeah. I still
Hey,
talk.
you almost caught up with me, Barry.
No, it's not.
Hey, I wasn't the bad one in any of my relationships, FYI. I was not a cheater. I am actually a very faithful mate. And so all I ever wanted was to be married for 50 years to somebody that I was in love with. And it just didn't happen for me.
I wanted what
So
I wanted what my parents had.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. I mean, my dad passed 2 years ago, but they had an amazing marriage, you know. And that's what I wanted. It's kind of what my dream was, but yeah, it didn't quite pan out that way. But um, yeah, I don't know.
You
I don't know.
just roll with it. That's what I do nowadays. I just roll with it. It's
Yeah,
like I'm so past that white picket fence, Miss Cleaver mama kind of thing. It's like it is what it is. You know what? I
yeah.
invested all of my time in my
Not
relationship,
leave it to
all of
Beaver.
my time in my children, and you know who I forgot in the whole thing? Myself. I
Yeah,
lost myself. I gave all of myself. And honestly, I lost myself. And so if I had it to do over, I would have remembered that I'm a person too, and I'm not a robot, and I can't do everything, and I can't make things better for anybody else. They have to be happy with themselves. I can't make them happy. I can't fix broken because I've tried so many times to fix broken and it just doesn't work.
you can't fix broken, especially if you get broken yourself.
Exactly.
So you have
Exactly.
to step back and say, okay, well, you're out of the picture now. I need to fix me
Yep.
and fix it, and then be done with it. Because, and I tried. I met somebody back in December, and they ended up having a drug problem, and I exited
Oh.
stage left real quick because I didn't want to go down that path.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I have an occasional drink, but I don't believe in putting shit in my
That's not a problem.
I don't believe in put chemicals in my body to
No,
feel good,
no. I drink my low carb beer and I'm happy. And that's
There you
only
go.
like every other weekend, maybe.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I mean, there's a liquor store 3 miles from me, but I don't know how many times I was in there and they were just like, you're not getting any beer. And I said, no, I've told these people like millions of times, it's like, I only get that once in a great while. I'm gonna blow off some steam or whatever.
mhm.
I can take it or leave it.
Yeah,
You know?
that's how I am too. Unless I'm really, really hot. And then I think it's the salt that I crave, to be honest with you. But it's just refreshing if I'm eating like barbecue or Mexican, something spicy. Then, of course,
Yeah.
I crave that. But that's because in my brain, good memories that go into eat Mexican food and salt and lime is just fantastic. That's good memories for me. So that's why I revert back to that. Do you know that good times, you always revert back to your loves, which for me is spicy and my, Corona salt and lime. And I'm just being honest. I mean, honestly, it's a brain thing. It really is.
Let's see here.
It is work, Chris. It is work. It is. Because you're totally two different people. I mean, you know what I'm saying? And so it is work.
Well, you have to be. If you got kids, then you have to be the mother or the father, and then when you're married, you have to be the husband and the wife, or the wife, whatever your role is. But
Mhm.
yeah, you got to be two different things. But then somewhere in there is you before you got married, you know, and it's funny because when you first get married, the first couple of years is like a party, and then
Mhm.
somewhere along the line, you get so damn busy with, I got to get the kids to school. I got to get them, off the bus. And then an hour later, I got to take them back to school for a play, and then before you know it, it's like you're so busy that you forget the reason you got a person next to you, the reason you married somebody, you know. And then it's like,
You get lost. You really
what
do.
happened, you know? Oh my God.
You have to have that person snap you back into reality and say, wait. We're right here in the now, you know, because it is easy to get caught up in everything, you know, trying to do even just like mowing the yard and, you know, the bills, going to work, doing all the things. I mean, we live in a crazy society that we are workhorses. And honestly, the best part we're missing is ourselves and enjoying our families. That's what we're missing. We're working all these hours for someone else, making them rich. Well, in the end, you know, for what? What? It reminds me of that song. I can't remember who sings it. Let's see. I have to look it up because I can't remember. That's true, Chris. They forgot what they had in common. I agree with that. It's like, why did I fall in love with this person to begin with?
Yeah. Oh, what was the attraction again? All right. Yeah.
You know what's crazy is we was all sexy when we were young, and now we're all old. We're all getting old, and we look at each other. And it's like, what the hell happened to you? You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. I think now that I've been single for like 2 years now. People around my age are more attractive than, say, the one that just left.
Youngins.
You know, because she was a little bit younger than me. And now the ones that are around my age are more attractive, not just for the looks, but because of their personalities and the way they think. And
life experience.
Yeah.
How said Aquarius said we stayed so busy with every activity and this and that and the other. It was crazy. And that's why I recognized that. I recognized that a few years ago. And a lot of it was the lupus, my health, autoimmune, that we live this life, this busy life. And I like to fish. I like to do outdoor stuff. Have I done that? No. Why haven't I done that? Well, I was a mother. I was too busy running around trying to take care of everything by myself because I wouldn't let people help me, because I never put my faith in people because they always let me down. So I didn't know how to trust someone, how to say, can you do this for me? You know, because anytime I ever asked somebody to do something for me, they always let me down. So rather than even waste my breath, if you know the saying, if you want it done, do it yourself. Well, that was me. And I'm still that way. I'm trying to do better, but you know how that goes. But it's like you work your whole life, and in the end it's like you're still, and now people are so bored, they don't want to freaking retire because they don't want to be with their damn wife. They want to continue working, making money so they don't have to be there. And I think it's sad because it's like they don't know how to stop working because we've become robots. I mean, honestly, they don't retire. They keep doing the things. And it's like, why? You have done your part. Enjoy your life. Go somewhere beautiful. Enjoy the mountains. Enjoy the water. But they honestly do not know. They get depressed when they retire because they don't know who they are. They don't know who they are. And it was like I was talking about in other countries. They work 4 days a week. The rest of the time they spend with their family. They get paid full time for 4 days a week. And it's like, here we are working 1 and 2 jobs trying to make ends meet. And then even sometimes then you still don't make ends meet. And I'm like, what? It was like I was saying on my channel, you know, I was watching the Caribbean Life. How the hell are those people having $3 million to buy this damn house and still have money? And it's like, I know I took care of people that work full time, worked their butt off, might have retired with 2 million, maybe 3, and they did not spend. They did not buy crap, and they worked their self to death. I mean, and their last thing that they said before they died is their biggest regret was, I should have spent more time with my family. The money wasn't important. I can't get that time back. And that was their regret. And that stuck with me. And it was like, that's why I've never been materialistic. As long as I have what I need, I'm happy. My kids always came first in my life, always number one. I would drop a job like that for my family. But yeah, we are America, which I know even back in the day, you know, they worked hard. They work hard. But now you've got a land full of new age flippers that want to flip houses, want to buy houses in other land just to rent it out to people. So, you know, the young person that wants to buy a home, it's almost impossible for them to buy a home because you all have all these investors buying these houses because, well, they want to rent them out. So, you know, it's messed up. Hopefully things get better. I don't know. But, you know, who knows, right?
Mm-hmm.
Becca's in the house. Hi, Becca.
Sheena, I'm gonna go use the restroom. I'll be right back.
Oh, sure. Leave me on here. Okay.
I trust you. Oops.
Go
I know you
pee.
can do it. I mute myself right mid sentence, but I'll be right back, hon.
Okay. Well, hello. I'm Barry's co-star. I'm Sheena. Sheena of Sheena's Kid of Her Life. If you do not know my friend, he's over there. Right there. Let me get my finger. There. That's Barry. He's my friend. He's amazing. So you guys, thanks for coming and supporting your friend. He's fabulous. Really is. Oh, the kitty is so sweet. He has the cutest cats, Becca. One has a mohawk. I'm not kidding you. It has a mohawk. So it's so adorable. I had to come over here and support Barry, my friend. He supports me. I have to come support him. Besides, I miss Barry and I don't come over here enough. Usually I'm exhausted, but I did not go super duper duper late. And so here I am. I took off my hat and put my hair in a bun, and here I am. Barry's going to have to hang some stuff on the wall that we can auction off. That's true. Like Sean. Yeah, so far all he has to auction off is cats. I'll give him $5 for that one with the mohawk. Yep, I have a neighbor that bought the big house across the street. He made into 3 apartments. He lives in one and rents the other 2 out. $1,600 a month, and that's what they're all doing. I mean, it's not even just that. They're going, you know, still U.S. continents, but you know, all the vacation places now. I mean, I was watching that show. I'm not kidding you, and it was like all the Americans. It was like, yeah, I want to buy this place for a rental property. And it's like, you're screwing the next generations because they want to get married, they want to have a family, and they should be able to invest to buy a home. But the rate it's going, there's not going to be any left. There's not going to be any land left because, you know, they're just building these houses. Well, hell, they're building a whole neighborhood across the street from me. So, and there used to be nothing there. And now they're building I don't know, the city sent me a thing. I think it was going to be like 30 something units. So I don't know if it's going to be like duplexes or trailers or what, but they've already got the streets over there with street Mockingbird Lane, kind of funky names. They already got all that set up. So I guess I'll see. I have one neighbor that's an acre away. So this will be my first experience with people that close to me. So that's going to suck. I am hoping I don't have issues with people, but let's face it, if there's going to be teenagers and kids over there, there's a railroad track. Kids always, I have to yell at them all the time. They'll be walking down the railroad tracks, and it's like, that is so dangerous. Go home, but it is what it is. Parents don't keep up with their kids anymore. And it's not my responsibility as long as they're not scaring my sheep. It's not my responsibility. So if they're scaring my sheep, then I run out there like a crazy and start yelling, "Hello, you're upside down." Hey, I see something for sale on the wall.
Damn
Are they
it.
streaming on? No,
Didn't even
I'm
look
on
to
Barry. I'm just on Barry's channel. You're welcome to come up, Becca.
Yeah.
People need a paradigm to shift to that is better before they get shifted into what someone else is choosing. Yeah. And the guy is a realtor too. They all do it now. It's so stupid. That's what I was talking about on my channel. I get a thing every day. People want to buy my property because with the few acres that I have, you know, they could put either a couple of fancy houses on it, or they could put a ton of trailers or build an apartment on it, or apartment complex, a small one. And they harass me constantly. And it just gets so old. It's just like, that should be against the law, you know, but it's a constant thing. It's so annoying to me. It really makes me mad, but there's nothing I can do about it except for rip them up and throw them away or block them on my phone. How the hell they got my phone number? I have no idea, but probably the census or something. Who knows?
Yeah. I don't think you want a bunch of mobile homes, like a mobile home park in front of you, and I don't think you want an apartment complex either, because
No.
both
Well, there
tend to
is a
bring
mobile
some
home.
shady people.
Oh God. Well, there's a mobile home
know.
park on the way down, but it's nice. The people there, I haven't had any issues. Now there are kids walking up and down the railroad tracks, yes, or there was some kids trying to scare my sheep, but I scared them. Act like a crazy white lady, go running out in the pasture. They took off, and I was like, "Hey," you know, all crazy, and they never came back. But other than that, I don't know. I mean, I do have a circle driveway and I'm considering doing drive gates. I already have a 6-foot privacy fence that no trespassing, but I'm seriously considering needing to save up some money to get some drive gates so that I'm just going to nip it in the bud where they can't even come around because when you have a circle driveway, everybody wants to turn around in your circle driveway. So I'm thinking I might need to do something eventually. And I don't need to invest that right now. I'm working towards saving for my place, you know, because I need to get the place so this can be redone. And it's not to get rid of it. It needs to be remodeled. And I can't live here and do that though. You know, I can't. So Becca said, I'm not seeing who Sheena said bye to unless, oh, you might need to fast forward, Becca. Maybe. But I don't know. The world's crazy. The world's gone crazy. I'm just gonna stay in my little corner, hide.
I'll stay in that corner with you because it's kind of scary here too.
It is. It is crazy. It's nuts.
So you all did Sheena behave herself while I was using the restroom, or she
Of course
caused
not.
problems? I mean,
I'm always a problem. Depends on who you ask.
No, I don't believe that.
Yep, I live on a dead end street and people always come in and turn around. Though we have no trespassing signs at the end. Me too. I have no trespassing signs. Beware of dog. I don't even have a damn dog. I have a cat. And then I have camera. There's a camera sign that says there's a camera watching you. They don't care. They don't care.
No, they don't. No.
Aquarius. I love that. The world is a vampire. Well, guys, I hate to get off of here, but I need to rest. I got a busy day tomorrow. I have to invoice and ship and do all the things and hopefully pick up my stuff from the white truck from the post office. But I had fun, Barry.
Oh, absolutely. I'm glad you came up.
Me too. Well, guys, everybody have a good night. I love you. I'm tired. I've been on live for some time today. But Becca, Aquarius, Chris, Barry, I love you guys. Everybody have
Love
a
you
great
too.
night and stay blessed. I'll see you guys
Bye.
later.
Have a good night, sweetie.
You too.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it. It's going on 3 here Eastern time, and yeah, it went on a bit longer than I expected, but hey, I'm happy, and appreciate everybody that's come and gone and hung with us. And remember, the only time you should be standing over somebody's when you're leaning down to help pick them up, or something like that. So you all been great. Everybody have a good night over there. Yeah, it's been fun, Homestead. It sure has. We got a great audience too. You guys are awesome. So got another video I'm working on. Maybe might have to make it maybe 2, but yeah. Oh no, Becca. Oh. Yep, the couch is just right here. All I gotta do is shut a few lights off and climb under the covers or something. But yeah. Everybody have a great night, and I should have a video here next day or so. So don't forget to hit that like button and share us out if you don't mind. Everybody have a good night. We love you.